Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Show, the Wednesday, August 10th, 2016 edition. I, as always, am your host, Northernlion, joined by my esteemed co-host, Rock Lee Smile.
Hey, ladies! Hi, everybody.
Nice.
What's going on?
That is a Beastie Boys reference.
That's as much enthusiasm as I could muster for the heat in my room again.
What's the temperature in there right now? Give me the temperature. In my head, I'll convert it to Fahrenheit, and then Chad can correct me.
It's like the same thing it was last time, like 87.
87. Then you just do the simple thing. You subtract 32 from that, so it becomes 55, and then you multiply it by 4, 220, and then you divide that by 9. Pardon me. Obviously, it's 27 degrees Celsius in there. Holy shit, that's hot, man. We're going to play some Afterbirth, and then in the middle section, we're going to play Worms WMD, which we have not tested. But we do have endless experience playing Worms, so that shouldn't be a problem. And then in our final section, we're going to be playing a little bit of, what's the final game?
Pinturillo.
Why don't you give me a seed here? Also, apparently you multiply it by 5 over 9, not 4 over 9. 4 over 9 is when you're going in the other direction.
Somebody said it was 31 or 30, I don't know.
31. Well, then it's 55 times 5, which is totally different. That's like 275. Then you divide that by 9, and you're like, yeah, okay, that's 31.6 right there.
All right, I did an Isaac one today.
Isaac seed?
Yeah.
What in the world?
It's when I don't have the energy to do Eden sometimes. I got to do Isaac. Because Isaac's like a guaranteed win pretty much.
Okay.
So it's 6 Jack, 6 JAC.
Whoa. 1 second. 6 JAC.
7806.
7806. Why do we do that as human beings? We got a 4-digit number. We're like, you know what would be sweet? Let's split it into two 2-digit numbers for no reason.
It's easier to parse that way.
Is it though?
I think so.
All right, I'm gonna give you 2 identical length strings of numbers to remember. All right.
Okay.
1765039 or
1765039.
1765039 or 1,000,000. I forgot the other ones. You know what? All right, let's just get started here.
I think you proved my point.
I had a more complex role as I had to come up with the other parsing as well. And I just decided, you know what? We've already done 2 arithmetic calculations on the show today. Let's not even bother with this bullshit,
I really wasn't going to be able to hold up my end anyway, to be perfectly honest.
That was what I was banking on, to be honest, to prove my point. But that's all right. No big deal.
I just thought I'd go along with it.
The exception proves the rule, I guess, in this case. Does anyone have a CADGAR link? Well, first off, CADGAR has no H in it. KADGAR.net. .net?
I just usually use multi-twitch. It's easier to remember. It's multitwitch.tv and then the names of the people you want with slashes.
Yeah. Multitwitch.tv / Axl Rose / Scott
Guitar
Weiland
Hero 3
/ no, it's Northernlion / Rock Lee Smile. Why am I starting with Sister Maggie? I think it's because I must have had Eden's Blessing on my last Eden run.
Yeah, that pretty much explains it.
So I've got a ridiculous advantage compared to Nick right now. Hopefully he'll be able to hold it together. Sister Maggie's doing a lot of good work for me right now.
Yeah, Sister Maggie's a pretty big advantage. We'll see how it goes.
Can I go on a limb and say that I think Sister Maggie is probably one of the top 2 familiars that is red in the game. I don't want to make you feel bad that you don't have it, but I think out of all the familiars in the game that are red, this is probably one of the 2 best.
I guess it depends where, your scale of pink versus other colors falls into red, because I'm thinking maybe Rainbow Baby could be a little bit...
Rainbow Baby is pink!
He's definitely pink?
That's ridiculous.
Right, I don't have it in front of me. I was just kind of throwing that out there.
Little Loki is obviously better, but...
what about Little Chad?
Gatsby. Oh, good question. You know what?
I thought you meant Little Chad.
It still gets a medal. Points. The disappointing Gatsby, thanks for the resub.
We're still doing points?
I've decided that, one day, either Chris Hardwick or myself is going to die. Possibly both. That would be the day the music died, the day the laughter died. But if he dies first, I want to crack at hosting the show, so I'm getting practice.
Honestly,
hey Nick,
they should give you the show right now. I think it would be a much better show.
Yeah,
what's up?
Let's play a little bit of At Midnight, starring me.
All right, let's go hard on Hardwick.
Danny DeVito's favorite food.
Danny's Doritos.
Oh my God.
Wow, it is just like the show.
Oh, points.
I said something obvious and kind of bland, and you laughed your ass off.
Yo, can I be honest though? Danny's Doritos was pretty good.
Well, I mean, I've said it before in other contexts, so it was just kind of obvious.
Yeah, but it's because it rhymes, and then it also gets you points.
All right, as long as it got points.
You're probably like slightly confused at the present moment, but that's okay.
This is our Hard on Hardwick segment. We do this once a week.
Every show now, I think. Yeah,
once a day.
How was your Monday night to Wednesday afternoon, Nick?
Oh, you know, it was a blur.
What do you mean it was a blur?
I don't know. There's not really much substance to most of what I do. I usually just sit here and play Adventure Capitalist until I fall asleep. I had a really fucking weird dream, though, the other day that I thought I should probably bring up because it might mine some entertainment for you.
All right, please do.
I mentioned this briefly in Skype earlier, but I had this dream where, and this is very likely because I fell asleep with your Isaac episodes on, so your voice was just, like, permeating my REM state.
Right, yes.
I was in your apartment. I guess I was visiting for some reason. And you were recording Isaac videos, which, you know, that kind of makes sense now that you have the context of you talking already.
Pretty standard. Also, that's how I spend about, 30% of my waking life, so fair enough.
And in the process of that, I was just sort of, like, keeping myself occupied, looking around your apartment and, like, cleaning up your shelves. And then after a while of that going by, I was starting to, like, put stuff in a garbage bag.
Right.
And it started to become stuff that seemed sort of important. And at the time, I didn't think anything of it. And then later, Kate came home, and then she's like, what are you doing with these things in the garbage bag? And I was like, fuck, I have no idea what I'm doing. These are really important things.
Well...
What the hell does any of that mean?
See, I'm of the opinion that dreams mean nothing.
Nothing. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
But that's because I'm of the opinion that nothing means anything to begin with, and... we're all just adrift on this spinning rock and, ladies and gentlemen, we're floating in space and all that. But if it does mean something, I'd say it means that you want to fuck a garbage bag.
Well, with Vaseline, at least, I hope.
I don't think you need it. It's like self-lubricating, right?
It's kind of dry, though.
Can we talk about something? Why do all... Oh, sorry. Why do all garbage bags smell?
Because they're made out of, like, plastic that smells.
But, like, I think whenever, you go outside and you smell something, you go, it smells like garbage. Sometimes garbage has, like, a nasty smell, but sometimes it just smells like a garbage bag. And I'm like, that's not really fair for the garbage. To be like, oh, it smells like garbage. It actually smells like a garbage bag.
I wouldn't make that classification. I would say it smells like the garbage bag. Because I can tell the difference between plastic and, garbage smell. It's pretty nasty stink.
I know this sounds ridiculous, but I think if you said, like, hey, here's the garbage bags at the grocery store. You can buy normal garbage bags, or for 50 cents extra for a pack, you can get, like, scentless garbage bags. I would pay for the scentless garbage bags, and I understand that the logical objection to that is, they're just gonna hold fucking garbage, right? But I hate the smell of a garbage bag.
But you take your garbage away right away, so who even cares?
Yeah, but then when I, like, put a new bag in the can, I gotta smell the garbage bag.
This is really splitting hairs, dude.
It would be worth, like, 3 cents per garbage bag for me to not have to smell that.
Like, I have them all, like, when I keep them, they're in the garage or outside, like, in the bin, and they've got to smell by themselves for a while until they go to the landfill, and that's not any fun at all.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
But I've never considered how important the garbage bag smell is.
Let's keep in mind, we're living in a society where we have, like, automatic peelers that you just put, like, a potato on and then it rotates around and peels it for you. I'm talking from the context of that, not the context of, like, a lot of people in the world don't even have access to clean water. I'm just saying, if we're talking about first world problems, I want scentless garbage bags.
We also have automatic lavers.
And we also have drawn rulers.
Drawn rulers. Good fun.
I still don't understand why that's funny, but I guess like Cobalt said it in a funny way. And for me, the joke is just the way that Austin and Rob now say it is way better, I think, than the original. When Rob goes like, drawn rulers.
Yeah, I'm all into that too. Like, I don't really care what the original meme was sometimes because it can make much funnier things just, through us, through telephone.
Exactly.
That's why I like Dat Boy. Dat Boy is just like a genuine, nice sentiment. It's really, it's a nice thing.
Dat Boy is over though, man. I think the new meme is, did somebody call the Dinkster?
It sticks out for Harambe.
No, that's like, by the time we see a meme, it's already old. It's like, but it's by like when we get a stock tip or something like that. They're like, hey, you should buy Apple. I think the iPod's going to be really big, Like by the time it gets to us, it's already over.
Wow.
But I think now...
That's really sad.
Even though this meme is like a little older, I think it's coming up. Be prepared. If you're buying memes, somebody ring the Dinkster is coming up huge this month.
I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that.
It's from Spy Kids. Bill Paxton descends from the sky and says, did somebody ring the Dinkster?
All right. Yeah, I guess I'm in. It didn't take much convincing.
You can literally buy Glad garbage bags that come with Lysol spray inside of them. Yo, we got to get that in Canada. We're a step behind. Somebody ring the Dinkster already passed at my school? This is not possible. It's still summer vacation, right? What, are you in summer school or something? You some kind of nerdlinger?
Schools go all week, all month, all year, everything.
Nick, in America, is summer school for nerds or for people who beat up nerds and then failed geography and had to take it in summer school?
I took summer school one time and I was humiliated the whole time.
Was it because you failed something?
I failed math, yeah. I was awful at math.
What grade was it?
Like 8 maybe, something like that.
Grade A math. Introducing negative numbers.
I don't really remember the exact consequences of what exactly went down, but, to be honest, the teacher I had was actually really cool, and he was in a band, and he liked that I was in a band also. Wait, maybe it was ninth grade. I think it was ninth grade.
You have to be, like, the coolest teacher in the world to teach summer school, right? Because you have to, like, love teaching. Or
he was a nice guy, genuinely.
Or is that where the bad teachers go? Like, if you fail your evaluations, then they're like, hey, we're putting you in teaching summer school, which is actually just teaching math class to ninth graders.
I gotta say, though, for a situation that was pretty awful, like, he didn't probably want to be teaching in the summer heat. He had a very good attitude about the whole thing, and he actually seemed to care. So props to that teacher, who I don't remember his name anymore, but he did a good job.
Yeah, you were too busy giving him the finger when his back was turned, right?
No, I was nice to him.
Fucking man, keeping me in my God-given summer, trying to teach me about, imaginary numbers, dumb shit like that.
He's not the one that made me fail math, so it wasn't his fault.
I really feel like math is one of those subjects where if you have a teacher who's just, like, phoning it in, you're fucked. But if you have a teacher that's, like, really passionate about it, it could change your life.
Dude, I just got a fly out of a silver chest.
Oh, do you have poker chip?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. Okay, gotcha.
It's basically double or nothing. Like, you can get a shit chest that just has enemies in it, or you can get, like, a chest that's basically, like, mom's key level.
I don't think I actually remembered what poker chip did, so that's all it was.
Like, I really feel like with, like, a gym teacher, it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm not saying there's not good and bad gym teachers, but it's not like... I think most people do not have a situation where they're like, yeah, I had a really good gym teacher in 9th grade, and now I'm Mr. Universe, right? Like, that's pretty uncommon. I
think there can be a certain inspirational... thing about gym teachers if they're the right kind of person for the right kind of group. Because, doing athletic stuff, you gotta have somebody that properly motivates you, and occasionally you end up having them as a friend, in addition to a coach or teacher. And in that way, I think there's a lot of potential for good. Can't say I've had one myself that was like that, but I definitely recognize that can exist.
I had some pretty dope English teachers.
Yeah, me too. I had good English teachers.
But then later I just felt betrayed. I was like, you guys should teach... like, English is like, it's already art. You guys should teach something that's like, that people consider more boring. Like, if you're a great English teacher and you're passionate about it, that's sweet. But can you go back to school and, like, learn calculus or something like that? And then learn to teach calculus and then teach calculus? Because that would be really valuable. Instead of having, well, you know, the derivative is blah, blah, blah. They'd be like, you know, carpe diem! You know? I want to look. See, math teachers are all like, blah, blah, blah. But English teachers are all like, seize the day.
I kind of feel like it's two different angles on the same kind of thinking, and they don't often go together very well. English teachers, math teachers are kind of diametrically opposed sometimes.
Yo, how about that teacher in Stranger Things, though?
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
He's probably
He was
like
on
the
a date,
world's-
and the kids were like, "Can you tell us about science?" And he was like, "All right, give me a minute."
Right. He was like, I really can't. And then they're like, well, can you though? And he's like, if you're gonna twist my arm. All right, I'll teach you how to. I'll teach you how to build a sensory deprivation tank. You 12-year-old, no problem. Also, what
Nice
kind of
teacher.
high school educator knows this degree about physics? I have friends now that
Yeah.
are like high school educators. They got their bachelor's degree and then 1 year of teacher's college that I'm pretty sure boils down to like, don't hit the kids. None of them know shit about, you know, these are not spoilers. Don't give me this spoiler stuff. None of them know shit about, you know, oh, like, you know, interdimensional travel or stuff like that.
I
It's
think they tried to
nonsensical.
position him like he was an enthusiast to such a degree that he pursued this in his extra time.
Yeah, like, and that's like really special because they didn't even have like the internet back then.
Right. It was
So
a lot
he
of
was-
work.
He's like spending all week at the library looking up like Encyclopedia Britannica and stuff like that.
Man, good on him. That's great. He could really influence a lot of kids for better.
Yeah, good on this guy.
Good on him.
Someone in chat said my high school physics teacher had his doctorate. That's pretty dope.
Wow.
But also at the same time, you go like, all right, but how did that happen? That's not to say that like teaching is not a noble job, but you're like, man, that's like a lot of debt to take on.
Yeah, I
To
guess in
become
what you're
high-
positioning it like it's a little bit sad then, huh? Like he probably
Well,
isn't going to
not
pay off
sad
his debt.
necessarily. Like if it's really what you want to do, then it's not sad. It's just what you got to do. Like I'm really, really passionate about having the ability to teach kids things that are way above my pay grade. Like that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm also kind of like, you know, you didn't have to do that. Unless maybe your high schools are just like a lot better than the one that I went to.
I had
Which is
one doctor. I think
plausible.
it was an English teacher also. But I couldn't quite wrap my mind around, like, why do we have to call this person doctor? It's just an English teacher.
Yeah, we also had a doctor that taught like 9th grade math. And I never had her, but I was like, I mean, you are a doctor, but at this point, like the people have to call you doctor in your everyday life because Mr. and Mrs. are the title for teachers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to tell you that even if you're a doctor, you are like Mrs., you know, Rodriguez or whatever.
Like, I get it
that's the
now, but
title.
when I was a kid, it didn't really seem to make sense to me.
I mean, we didn't have field trips to pools. All right, well, I mean, are you trying to say that like being active is not an important part of everyday life?
Yeah, but you did have those sweet-ass lizard goggles, right? Like, everybody had those.
Right, we had to buy them separately, but that's fine.
Oh, the school didn't provide... All right.
No, they didn't provide the lizard goggles, unfortunately. We called them professor, but they're not like a professor, though. Because they're not teaching in a university.
So
What's
what
your
if-
role?
If you're in an AP English class taught by a doctor, is
Yes.
that a professor if they're in the physical vicinity of the high school?
No, I think that
Oh,
either
that's
way-
complicated.
I think I followed your logic chain. I don't think so.
Like, they lose their title when they go into a high school.
I think it makes more sense for to call a teacher a doctor if they have a doctorate, which is like
Yeah.
literally correct. I'll admit, even if I think it's a little bit silly. But there's no way that a high school teacher should be called a professor. If only, not even saying like a professor is better or anything like that. It's just confusing. Like you're gonna be like, oh, I've got to go see my English professor. No, you don't. You're seeing your English teacher. There's a difference. If you said that
Yeah.
to someone on the internet, they'd think you were like, going to college or something like that. They'd be very confused about
even
the
just to
situation.
the other kids in your same school that may just not have that same teacher, they'd be like, "What are you Are you like up your own ass? What are you doing?"
That's the other thing, is like when we had a math teacher who was a doctor. You kind of felt like you were getting the short end of the stick when you just had a Mr. or a Ms. You're like, well, why am I not
Right.
getting taught by the fucking doctor? But it turns out that I believe
It's because you're worthless.
Well, in the end, I believe that, the other teachers maybe they weren't as mathematically strong, but in the end, that doesn't really matter when you're teaching, basic trigonometry to 10th graders, right?
Yeah, they're probably over.
They had like better, it's not really bedside manner. That's probably the inappropriate term, but better like rapport with the students and ability to teach and stuff like that. Whereas the doctor was a little, not saying that all doctors are like this, but like all people with doctorates are like this, but the doctor was a little bit more like, why don't you understand this?
They're a little bit more just the facts, like less emotionally invested in the students, maybe. Because there's a different level of responsibility that comes up with different levels of teaching. When you're in the college area, it's just kind of like, you generally, you've paid for this education, so you're there
Right.
on your own behalf, which is a very different approach than high school teachers who kind of have to force feed you the information.
Very true, yeah. I never had a problem paying attention in high school, and like going to class in high school. And I think that served me well. University, a lot of distractions. College, a lot of distractions. But in high school, I was like, man, I had nothing better to be doing with my time.
Didn't even have a cell phone yet.
Didn't even have cellular telephones at that point.
Best you could do is like shitty ASCII games on your calculator.
In 11th grade, I bought a Creative Zen jukebox MP3 player, roughly the size of like a pocket Bible.
Yeah, I know
is
which
my
one you
guess.
mean, actually. I think I've actually seen that one before.
It was like, this is back in the day where you'd have like, discussions with people about like what's better. People would be like, I want an iPad. You'd be like, you fucking idiot. You're just paying for the branding and the click wheel, the revolutionary technology of the click wheel.
Oh, you mean
it's
an
all
iPod.
about the Creative Zen. Yeah, sorry, the iPod. It's all about the Creative Zen. You get 400 gigabytes for the same price.
Don't even get me started on the Zune, or Josh for that matter.
Yeah, Josh, he's a big Zune apologist.
Very passionate about the Zune.
What else could he be? Zune apologies.
I did actually have a classic iPod, and it actually served me very well.
Honestly, I was jealous of my friends who did have the iPod, because that click wheel was revolutionary. It was like the first piece of technology in a long time I felt that was like fun to use. And you could play like that weird missile command game on it with the click wheel. It's like,
I
this
was
is
more into the
future of video
Breakout one,
gaming.
but yeah.
The click wheel felt good, man. It had a form factor that cannot be denied.
But I actually had gotten it a bit after the fact, so I'd gotten one of the new age retro version, which just had a huge hard drive in it. I think I had like 160 gigs, which I had a huge music collection, so I wanted it all in one place.
Yeah.
And nothing else could put it all together for me other than that. This is a good piece of technology. Got a lot of use out of it throughout college.
I think that like even to this day, the styling of the iPod looks pretty nice. I would not be surprised if in like 10 years people start rocking that style again, like ironically or hipsterish. Because as much as people circle jerk about, oh, Steve Jobs, he's not a good person. I don't know anything about that, but the iPod looks dope. It looks like a piece of alien technology that crash landed on Earth and then we like reverse engineered it.
I don't know if I go that far, but it does look nice.
It looks like a benevolent race of aliens shipped us this piece of technology.
And those aliens were Steve Jobs.
And then we used it to play Kick It Out by the Caesars.
I mean, we all have to have aspirations and goals, right?
We are not sponsored by Apple.
No, I don't think they would sponsor us.
Why bother? You're making money hand over fist. Everybody's got an iPhone. Just look outside. They're advertising themselves.
I have an iPhone. I get a lot of shit for it, too. Mostly just from people online.
That's the thing. Like, I've never encountered somebody in real life where, I pull out, like, my Android phone, and they go, an Android? Can you use FaceTime on that? I'm like, no, I just got, like, Hangouts.
Yeah.
so suboptimal.
The thing is, I don't really bring it up. Like, I use it for my own sake, and there's no reason to, like, talk about it to anyone, so I don't really know why it matters.
How can 500 million people be this fucking stupid? I don't get it.
I know there's a lot of arguments for and against, and I totally appreciate that there's a lot of things that the Apple products do very wrong, and that I don't even agree with personally, but I just sort of got into it for whatever reason, and I find it just really kind of convenient, even if it's overpriced, which it is.
I mean, like, if you like it, who cares, man? Go nuts. Life's too short to worry about that shit. Yeah, I wish, like, all industries were treated like tech, and, including games in that, for, like, a month, and people would be like, wow, we're being, like, kind of insufferable douchebags. Like, if you went to, like, an Italian restaurant with somebody, you're like, oh, the eggplant parmesan. Someone's like, you fucking moron! The chicken parmesan is the same price, but you get 30 more grams of protein. Well, I just felt like the eggplant parmesan. Oh, I just felt like the eggplant parmesan. Why don't you do some research before you order next time? I didn't realize I was out with a, kindergartner. By the way, you want to come back to my place later? Now that I've insulted you.
I have an Android phone as well now, and I don't even really use it that much. I kind of like my iPhone better, and it's not even like one did anything particularly bad. It's just like I just gravitated towards that one. So, I don't know. People put too much stock in arguing about this shit. It really doesn't matter.
I 100% agree with you. I know, like, nothing about my phone whatsoever.
And in most ways, I'm totally wrong, too, because I actually really value the ability to customize stuff, and Apple does not support that at all. And I should be diametrically opposed to that.
My phone has a screen that curves slightly around the left edge.
Oh, you got the edge?
I have the edge.
Oh, do you get your tweets on that thing? They scroll?
I really for the most part, the phone is like a necessary evil, and I try to spend like as little time looking at it as possible, because otherwise, I can never divorce myself from, the internet, which is simultaneously like my primary place of entertainment, but also my office. So it's like, hell on earth, basically. But I don't really know anything about it.
Well, I heard you tweet semi-professionally, so I thought maybe you would have that on your phone.
Everyone's #1 priority. Get a new video for non-subscribers that advertises my channel, and change it so that the little advertising things below the Twitch channel accurately reflect how many Twitter followers I have. These are the most urgent things on my to-do list this week.
It actually really wouldn't be all that difficult to have a hook in the way that Twitch handles that stuff, where you could actually just leave a variable as the slot, and then it would just update live with how many Twitter followers you actually have.
Yeah, but, like, is this what normal people worry about?
No, it's really completely pointless. It's just stuff that, I like to streamline stuff. I think Fox does this kind of thing, too.
It sounds like, you guys are you're spending so much time streamlining that the boat doesn't have gas in it anymore. It's the most aerodynamic boat in the world, but you never take it out on the lake.
You're right to a certain degree that it's really not necessary, but also I just kind of enjoy and have fun with that kind of stuff, so I guess it's just my own personal cross to bear.
I prefer the concept of, I'm driving like an old junker here, but I keep it well maintained. Sure. Like it gets tune-ups, so it gets a lot of miles. I don't know anything about cars either, so it's like cars and phones. The analogies don't hold very well.
Yeah, I certainly can't make the argument that, like, you're not doing better. It's just, like, that's just the stuff I'm into.
Well, everybody's like, wait, why don't you just do it? It'll only take, like, 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, I'll do it, but, like, there won't be a RimWorld episode tomorrow. And they're like, well, hold up, buddy. Like, that's not what I said.
All right, to be fair, just let's split the difference here a little bit. If I make the thing for you and basically set it so it's completely ready to go, that is not going to take what time you would have had for the RimWorld episode.
If you let people do you favors, no good deed goes unpunished, man. You're going to give yourself an endless amount of work.
I've done you favors before. Has it come back to bite your ass yet?
I don't know. Sometimes you ask me, hey, where's that, like, header I made you? And I'm like, I don't know.
I forgot if I even did that anymore.
Wherever you left it.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have the file anymore, so I think that's just gone.
I mean, it's all good. It's just like, I'm tired of getting, like, business advice from people on the internet. Because I'm like, if I'm using my time suboptimally running my own business, what does that say about you, who's given free advice about how to run a business? You should be out there running your own business if you're such a great businessman. You wrote me 12 paragraphs on how to, you know, grow my YouTube channel.
In my particular case, I just want to help you out. That's all. There's no catch to it.
There's always a catch. And the catch in this case is then I have to be like, oh, fine, I'll take advantage of the work that you've done for me.
It's also really not that hard either. It's like 10 minutes worth of work.
I gotta say, like, thank you and all that, and be like,
you don't have
genuinely.
to say thank you.
Well, like I should, otherwise I feel
You've
bad.
like pretty much propelled me into existing in this online medium, so you know.
Okay. You hear that, Chad? That's what I saw so many people say, NL, you sound like a dick right now. How does that comment make you feel? Still a dick? Maybe like a little bit, but I'm playing up a character right now.
Yeah, no, I know you are, and I'm kind of not, which is making it probably not land as well.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. NL's not a dick. We have fun, that's all it is.
Mostly not a dick. I can be a little,
we all have our moments.
I think rather than being a dick, though, I can be, like, dismissive. Like, especially if somebody wants to talk to me about something that they're like, hey, can I talk to you about something that, you know, I think would be really good for you? I'm just like, nah. Like, if you gotta ask, the answer's probably no.
We've all got our things, though. I mean, I'm, like, always worried about everything and paranoid about everything. That's probably my thing.
True. And, you know, to some extent, I would say that might be your thing, yes. not necessarily to a large extent.
More times than others, you know. But what can you do? I'm working on it. We're all working on it.
NL is a dick to Mathis in RimWorld? This is not true. Mathis, you'll see. When you see what happens to Mathis's character, you will be ashamed of your words and your deeds.
Does he have to eat himself to survive?
No.
This is like a really solid run, by the way. I got Guppy, and I'm like really popping off.
Yeah, it's like a fantastic run. Where are you at on yours?
Utero too. What do you know?
Hey, you know, that's not that crazy though. I'm on Cathedral, so. You won't believe what happens next to Mathis? I mean, if you watch RimWorld, you'll probably believe it. A lot of characters have an arc that is pretty easy to chart, but Mathis is an exceptional being in my series.
Does he get sweet psychic powers?
No, I don't know if you can do that. Oh, I should have done that slightly different. It's okay. I don't know if you can get psychic powers. That'd be pretty dope, though. I'd be for it.
Oh, Mom's knife, come on! There's enough shit in here already.
Yeah, you know your run's good when you're, like, mad that you get Mom's knife.
I have too many special items. I'm just gonna leave Mom's knife.
But technically, it still counts as a special item being
gone. I know, because I saw it.
Yeah, exactly. And even, like, a pretty good Yera here.
Yeah, I got a Yera as well.
Yeah, but, like, the Yera on the chest
is worth it.
Pretty good, yeah.
Did you pick up enough keys, though? Because I'm only sitting at 2.
Do you have Sackboy?
No, I miss Sackboy. That's a big mistake.
Sackboy, you know, you can generate, like, 99 keys of floor, basically.
Yeah.
That's no problem.
Sackboy is, like, probably top 5 game-winningest items.
It actually... Wait, is that a quote from me? Because that sounds like a quote.
No, it could be, but I didn't mean it to be if it is.
All right. I mean, either way, you're right. I agree with that immensely, but... Whoa, these shots look awesome. These are the DeVito Ritos. They're black cherry flavor.
Nice.
Black cherry Doritos, man.
Put hair on the back of your throat.
I feel like after doing YouTube for long enough, I think I'm starting to get that.
Get a little rasp to it, a little bit of wisp in the back there.
I may actually like become Tom Waits.
Yeah, there's worse people to become.
I mean, yeah, but like vocally, I don't know. HBomb034, thanks for the resub.
Tom Waits for no man. Sky.
All right, I'm gonna do an Azazel run. Do you do impressions on this stream too? How's your Quentin Tarantino? I don't really know how Quentin Tarantino sounds, but it's sort of like this, right?
Yeah, he just likes to talk about feet a lot.
Al Roker, you don't understand. It's almost like the world's worst Mike Tyson impression.
It wasn't that bad, actually. It was better than I figured it was gonna be.
You got to be really careful when you're talking about like a character with like or a real person with like a lisp or something like that, right? Because you don't want to go too hard, and then you're like, whoa, what an asshole. But I feel like it's okay to do that for Mike Tyson, because like for part of his life he was like a bad man. So you're like, okay, that's like part of your punishment is like people can do an impression of you without feeling bad about it forever.
I also don't think he has very much anxiety about his outward appearance at all. So like I don't think he'd be that bothered.
Yeah, and also, you know, he could like stone cold fucking murder us.
Straight up kill us both in 1 second.
Like he might not be in, you know, boxing shape right now, but
doesn't matter.
There's, you know, muscle memory, right? Those muscles remember.
I think for the rest of his life, until he's nearly on his deathbed, he'll be able to kill us.
I think that Muhammad Ali might still be able to kick my ass.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh, that joke's not that dark. Come on. It's been a few months, and if anything, it's an aggrandizing joke, you know? It builds him up. It's not punching down. Mike Tyson is also running that show on Adult Swim that makes fun of himself. Yeah, he's gotten to, like, you know, Tommy Wiseau levels.
Oh, you can't see what items they are on the chest. Alright, I'll just trust that they're good.
Most of them are actually kind of dubious, but...
Ankh is not so great.
Oh, if that's what you think the worst this is going to be, then you're not in for a good time.
You know, I had 2 keys, so...
Oh, okay. There was also, like, you know, Strange Attractor and My Reflection, Monstro's Lung. So it got weird, but not bad, necessarily.
Yeah, I got, like, a Fly Buddy and an Ankh. That's all. It's alright, I'm still gonna win the run anyway.
Oh, yeah, no question. And in keeping with the tradition, maybe I'll lose this Azazel run, and then we'll move on to Worms WMD.
Very curious to see how this is.
Yeah, me too. Like, Kate played a little bit of it at E3, and I watched her play it, and I was like, you know, I mean no disrespect. And I was like, that's Worms all right.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. And also based, and I mean no disrespect, but based on the description, it seemed like this was sort of like a DLC delivery platform.
I don't know. You may be right, because I have not read the description. But I mean no disrespect, of course.
Yeah, I meant no disrespect. There's probably 20 different weird game crossovers in this DLC area.
What? Like what?
I gotta get it up in front of me again. Like, name a weird indie game, and there's probably something to do with it in there.
Aquaria.
Yeah, definitely in there.
Definitely in there?
No,
okay.
Definitely not. I mean no disrespect, though.
Yeah, I mean no disrespect, but it was definitely, like, a waste of my time to see it. Like, I mean no disrespect, but, like, I really do not respect the game, or anything on this planet.
I mean, it does sort of make it easier when you say that. Alright, I got the list in front of me now, so now you can name weird indie games, and I can tell you if they're true or not.
Alright, are they all published by Team 17? That would make it easier.
No. No, they're kind of all over the place, actually.
Well, let's just start with, like, Hallmark. Super Meat Boy.
Nope.
Braid.
Think about the Rocket League approach. It's basically following suit.
Telltale Properties?
I don't think I gave you the right clues. Alright, so Rocket League is one of them itself.
Oh, okay. Well, when you said think of Rocket League, I guess I overthought it a little bit.
Payday 2 is another one.
Okay, yeah.
Saints Row 4.
That's weird.
Coat Simulator?
Almost all these developers are Swedish, or is this a coincidence?
Unturned. Free-to-play. It says free-to-play in the title. Unturned free-to-play. Broforce.
Okay, not Swedish.
Orcs Must Die Unchained.
Finnish.
Ukulele.
Team 17. So that makes sense.
The Escapists.
Team 17.
And Original Worms.
Team 17 for sure.
Yeah, probably that one.
Well, that's weird.
Pretty weird, right? It's like a lot of games.
Can I ask, what could they possibly put in this game from The Escapists?
I have no clue.
Which just features, like, nondescript men breaking out of a prison?
Yeah. Let's see what it says here. A 3-mask set from the award-winning 2015 hit The Escapists, a must-have accessory for all wormy wannabe escapists. And if you want somewhere different to escape to, there's a new mission waiting for you.
Okay. That's weird, but, like, I don't begrudge it, I suppose. It's a little strange, though. I'm kind of, like, I'm done with having Payday 2 in other games, though.
Me too.
And, like, TF2. Like, I don't need another mask in TF2 or a hat in TF2 based on, like, an indie game. I'm okay with that not existing.
Mostly all of these crossovers, I feel like the game would have been better without, personally. Just because, like, the game has its own identity, and, you know, buying a game because it's got other games' identities mixed into it doesn't really make me excited more.
Yeah.
It sort of dilutes it to me, actually.
I'm similarly kind of cynical about stuff like that.
I get the crossover for marketing reasons, and also those are promotions for those games. But it doesn't really do much for me, to be honest.
Saints
anyway,
Row
I mean no
not,
disrespect, though.
Saints Row was not indie? Excuse me, what's indier than a game that was originally published by a company that no longer exists?
Yeah.
That's a THQ banger. Well, now, Deep Silver. Which is one of the more indie of the AAA publishers, if I'm being honest.
I would say that as well.
I mean, they've published Homefront. That's a pretty indie AAA game. Homefront: The Revolution, I mean. Homefront was, of course, originally a THQ property.
Have we completely forgotten about the new Homefront game now? It's kind of just gone away?
Yeah, like, it came out, and then people were like, this is not really that good, and then...
Didn't Bear love it?
Yeah, but I don't know if that guy can be trusted. The jury's still out on that guy.
I love Bear.
I thought that was one of those conversations that we had where we were like, I mean, it seems okay, but it's not being that well received. And then Bear was like, you know what? I'm going to be contentious. I really like it. And then at the end of it, he's like, yeah, I think it's like a 6 out of 10. I was like, well, what is the... I thought we were all operating under the principle it was a 6 out of 10. Your 6 out of 10 is just different than our 6 out of 10.
I guess I don't really get what that means, ultimately.
But I don't remember. Like most
is that
of
like
them
Abzu? Like me and Bear love Abzu, and then everybody else is like, yeah, it's a piece of shit walking simulator, but it's underwater, and it's pretty, but it's got no replay value.
I don't know, like, I'm probably gonna check Abzu out.
I hope you do. I hope you like it.
I mean, unlike Inside, it's not the best reviewed game of 2016 so far, so I'm, like, a little skeptical, because, like, you know, you're going from, like, the best reviewed game of the year so far down to something that's, like, not that. So it's, like, I expect, like, a pretty demonstrable dip in entertainment value, but I still want to check it out. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow.
You might hate it, to be honest. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think so. Like, I have a lot of tolerance, not as much as you, but a lot of tolerance for games that are like walking sim-ish.
Yeah. I mean, the majority of the entertainment value in it is essentially look at the pretty colors.
Yeah, and if the game's like an hour and a half, 2 hours long, I can handle that.
And that it is.
That's perfect as far as I'm concerned. Don't put inside with a $sign instead of an S.
Come on.
It's the game for which that makes no sense in that context. Remember when Scandinavian studio Playdead paying everybody to play it?
I thought you were gonna say too, like No Man's Sky with a $sign in it, but like,
oh, hell
I don't want to get into that yet.
More like no. Even if you're on the same planet and right next to a man, you can't see No Man's Sky.
They did actually remove the men from the game in the last patch notes.
It's not multiplayer.
They also added a sky.
If we're talking about like gender politics in video games, how does No Man's Sky get a pass?
It doesn't, ultimately.
They removed all of the dicks.
Yep.
It's not okay.
Well, in the future, you won't need dicks anymore.
More like No Man's Lies.
Whoa!
I haven't played it yet, okay? But I watched that, like, 45-second video of Sean Murray, like, skirting the question of whether or not there will be multiplayer. I don't know if you saw this yesterday.
I have not.
Basically, over the course of, several years, people are like, are you going to be able to see other people? And he's kind of like, chances are going to be real small. And on the one hand, I was like, I mean, it seems like Dog is really trying hard not to say no. But then on the other hand, I was like, remind me if
Dog.
We're close. Then, on the other hand, I was like, remind me if I ever make a piece of software to not say anything about it until the day before it comes out. Because, you know, these are like fluid development projects. People were like, well, in this interview with bumfuck.co.uk, you said there might be an infinitesimal chance. So, like, why do you hate your consumers and lie to them? Yeah. It's like it's such a complicated issue.
Yeah, that does kind of suck when people are like actually cherry picking for information that was many years old and like calling him out on it as if he should be able to remember literally everything he's ever said.
Admittedly, some of it was pretty recent. And the way he responds to the question is like, he's on TV and he's like, I really don't want to say something that's going to diminish excitement about the game.
Yeah.
But at the same time, some of the stuff that was clearly from like a couple of years ago, I was like, maybe that shouldn't be thrown in there. Because, you know, these are huge projects. You know, they're going to change over the course of the development.
There was another example in one of those many interviews where I saw they had asked him, like, so is there going to be gravity and, like, planetary orbits, and can you put your ship into orbit and let it just go? And how is all that going to work? And I think I may have even said this before on the show, but, like, he was like, yeah, we didn't want to implement all of that gravity stuff because it was just going to make landing the ship way too difficult. And I took that as code for, like, are you kidding me? The physics involved in that are ridiculous. Like, that would be, it's a 5-year process to just figure that out by itself. But, like, he didn't say that because that's way too complicated for your average consumer to give a shit about. They don't know what it takes to set up any of this stuff or care.
Yeah, and I think that's why it's such a complicated issue. You know, it's like it's not just like developing software, but then there's also like that whole marketing bend that's attached to it that is like, you know, you got to be like 100% honest like the whole time, which you should be. But, you know, I mean, this sounds like some Hayden Christensen line in like, you know, the Star Wars prequels or something. But, you know, sometimes was honest in June is not necessarily honest, you know, next September or something like that. So, I don't know. I'm going to wait till I play it. But it looks pretty cool. I mean, I saw that Jim Sterling gave it a 5 out of 10 today. But I've seen anecdotally relative praise for the game, and I'm looking forward to at least checking it out on PC a little bit.
I think it's really one of those cases where it depends a lot what you intend to get out of it, and as someone who's tried very difficultly to, or as harshly as I could to keep my expectations as low as possible, I think I'm going to have a fun time with it, even if it's just sort of to a minor degree of just wandering about. I get into that stuff.
Yeah, I think so. No, it's not no Harambe Sky.
Oh.
That would be interesting, though, you know? If only everybody that cared about Harambe, now that he's dead, cared about him when he was living, man.
It'd be a different world.
It would be a different world right now. You would be ashamed of your words and your deeds.
On Twitter, I saw somebody had gone to a celebration of the life of Harambe festival. Real thing, not making this up. And they were playing music and just sort of like...
Hold up, when you said it's a real thing...
Yeah.
Let's be honest. You said like they didn't just make it up, but, I mean, someone made it up.
Well, what I mean is there was a thing at a physical location. It wasn't like somebody made a meme. Although the question I had about the whole thing is it still not just a meme anyway? Which then makes the whole thing actually kind of disrespectful.
You know what? Dick's in for Harambe. He's seen too many dicks. If I was dead and I was looking down on you from heaven, where I now rule over, you know, the earth and all things, I would hate seeing all these dicks out. I'd be like, put your dicks away. I don't want to see that.
Maybe he likes dicks. I don't know. It's up to him.
I mean, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but I think he'd be over it by now. You can only see so many dicks.
They start to look the same after a while anyway.
Probably.
This is another mushroom.
Lord knows, based on our conversation about, you know, gym changing rooms, I've seen enough.
Yeah.
I still don't understand the logic behind not getting naked in the gym, but it's well-trodden territory at this point. Nick, I meant to ask you, did you check out moralmachine.mit.edu?
Only in passing. I saw a lot of people tweeting back and forth, but I didn't get to put myself through the machine, if that's what you wanted.
Moralmachine.mit.edu. We're not breaking the website. It's just really slow because a lot of people are using it as is. Is MIT crowdsourcing morality for a hypothetical self-driving car? And if that sounds like heady, it doesn't need to be. Basically, if you're in a self-driving car and you have the chance to continue driving straight and kill pedestrians, or swerve out of the way of pedestrians and kill the passengers in the car, what do you do? There's got to be some solving of this problem before self-driving cars can hit some level of relevancy. And it was really interesting to learn how I felt about it. For example, Nick, let me present you with some hypotheticals here. For all of these examples, let's just assume same number and same age of the people on the street and the people on the street and the people in the vehicle, okay? So you got 4 people in the vehicle, 4 people crossing the road.
Yeah, equivalent exchange, life for life.
Let's just assume that for now. Can't the car just stop? You know what? Why don't you go to MIT and tell these future Albert Einsteins to just make the car stop?
It's a physics problem. There's inertia involved.
I think it's more if there's no way around it. This is hypothetical morality, if that makes sense.
You're talking about in a situation where the car is already in a skid, going around the corner where you don't really have time to react, and the car can't even properly adjust mechanically, even if its reaction was perfect.
All right, let's start with this one. You're in the car, 4 pedestrians on the street crossing the road legally, but your car can't stop. Do you say that the car should swerve into a concrete barrier and kill all the passengers, or that the car should kill the pedestrians?
There isn't a real answer to that, though.
You have to answer it. You're the new chief engineer in charge of morality at MIT.
Okay, well, in the realm of self-preservation, I believe most people would say they'd rather not die.
No, it's not most people, Nick. It's a societal ideal.
I'm very uncomfortable judging who should live and who should die.
Your wife's in the car and your daughter's crossing the street.
Oh, Jesus.
But they're genetic clones because it's the year 3000.
Okay, this is getting even worse now.
No, you answer the question, man. Four strangers in the car. You're at MIT headquarters calling the shots. 4 strangers in the car, 4 pedestrians crossing the street. Who dies?
They're crossing the street. They're legally in the right to cross the street. Is the presumption?
Yes, in this case.
They're in a crosswalk, and they have the right-of-way, and,
correct.
If they're pedestrians, they have the right-of-way regardless.
No, I don't necessarily agree with that, and I hope that our MIT chief engineers don't necessarily agree with that.
All right, well, one of you is in a 2-ton piece of metal.
Just answer the question!
I'm giving you background to why I'm answering it the way I'm
This is not background. This is up, down, all around. You're giving me distractions.
All right, the pedestrians should not be hit.
Okay, what if they're jaywalking?
The pedestrians should not be hit.
Whoa! So you're saying you could be driving, or having your self-driving car drive for you. You're just hanging out, you're driving around downtown New York City in your new Tesla 69, and a homeless person jumps out in front of you and goes, ooga booga! Your car should swerve into a concrete barrier because that dude jumped out in front of you?
I don't know.
Well, can we, elaborate, please?
It's not an easy problem to solve. And I've actually considered this before, not quite with this level of granularity, but I have thought about this problem before. And I don't exactly know where I always fall.
My thinking is I think if the pedestrians are crossing legally and then my car is sir, the brakes are out, I'm all right, Jarvis, let's, die as we lived, adhering to a strict ethical code that's completely arbitrary, take us into the barrier, right? But if if Jarvis is hey, sir, your family's in the car and there's 4 motherfuckers, just ran into the street horsing around, I'd be I'm not letting those fuckers unintentionally kill me. They made their decision to jaywalk when we have a system of laws in this society, and they're gonna get hit. Because I would be pissed, right? If I got a phone call and it was hey, your wife's dead. I'd be oh, that's tragic. How'd she die? Oh, well, she was driving her car with your baby in it, but then 4 pedestrians jaywalked in front of her, so, the car swerved into the barrier because the pedestrian has the right of way. Sorry. People horsing around means your wife's dead.
The thing I was going to say in this case is it's not quite as cut and dry, and this was the background that I was going to give, that you hitting the barrier guarantees your death the same way that it would be very likely for you to definitely kill the pedestrians.
No, but in this situation, the
car has safeguards.
No,
don't.
That's a loophole. The conceit of this is if everybody's gonna die, which one do you do? It's not actually a physics problem.
I don't know if that's like a fair question.
Someone's got to be thinking about this. The dude at MIT is programming the AI for Teslas has got to be like, what if this contingency comes up, you know?
No, I agree that they need to think about it. I just don't know if the way it's phrased is the right way to phrase it.
Mr. Philosophical Questions to tease out ethics and morality doesn't want to answer a philosophical question to tease out ethics and morality.
Well, I have to answer the question that I agree to the terms of it for.
Well, I mean, these are the terms as dictated on their website. I just think, you know what? I'm glad you don't work at Tesla, because that just gives me...
Yeah, me too. I have no business doing that.
A further ability to make sure that my warped worldview ends up being what's prevalent, hopefully. Here's another one, okay? You got 4 humans crossing the street on one side, like one lane of your street, let's say. 4 dogs crossing the street on the other side. The dogs are crossing legally, but the humans are jaywalking. Do you swerve to hit the dogs, or do you continue on your present path and hit the jaywalking humans?
The dogs are crossing legally?
The dogs have the right of way. They have the walk signal.
That's an interesting one.
Why are you so scared of the question, Nick?
Well, I really hate being put in this position because it's awkward for me personally, but I know probably the answer I would go with is you should probably hit the dogs because they have a much smaller impact on the world. Sad to say.
You answered, and I will answer. I also said, no matter what, hit the dogs. I would minimize human death, if possible.
I really don't like being in a position to say that I'm for the death of anything, though.
Nick, we live in a cold world.
I know.
Every day we wake up and we consume other beings' life force to continue our existence on this planet. Now, I gotta get Jenny to soccer practice. You gotta tell me who dies, okay? She's gonna make the national team someday. Who dies?
This is fucked up, man. Can we just not have the self-driving cars, actually? It's starting to make me wonder.
No, but you'd rather have every individual making this decision themselves in the moment?
Here's the thing. We can't universalize the concept of driving cars automatically, right? Some people are still going to have manually driving cars. And that kind of throws the whole thing off, doesn't it?
You're looking at a tree, and then you're erecting a forest and saying, I can't see the tree through this thing. They've given you a distillation.
I don't live in a vacuum!
They've given you the question is not like, all right, well, in 2016 you said you'd kill the dog, so, you know, here we go. Dogs are gonna get it, you know? It's just, it's food for thought.
So in this situation, then, the hypothetical is that everyone has automatically driving cars.
Yes.
Well, that would make me feel a lot better then.
Well, I don't know, not if they're answering the questions the way I am, apparently. All right, here's one for you. Same scenario, you got 2 lanes, you know? One lane, jaywalking criminals. The other lane, jaywalking normal members of society. The other lane, jaywalking criminal, or the other lane, hold up, start over again. 2-lane road. You're driving straight, you're gonna hit some jaywalking regular citizens, or you could swerve to hit some criminals who legally have the right to cross. Who do you hit?
Why are they criminals, and how?
They're just criminals. You know it, because you're the Chief Justice of the region.
Well, what I mean is, like, do they have warrants out for them?
They're literally wearing a black mask and holding a bag that has a $sign painted on it.
Oh shit, that's pretty bad.
On the other side of the block is a bank with its window smashed open and an alarm going wee-oo, wee-oo.
Well, they're both criminals. The people that are jaywalking are criminals, and so are the people who are criminals.
Correct. Do you hit the legally crossing bank robbers, or do you hit the jaywalkers?
Jaywalking is about as non-serious a crime as you could ask. So if you had to pick one or the other...
You hit the bank robbers.
Yeah.
Dude, can I tell you something?
You wouldn't hit the bank robbers?
I hit the jaywalkers. That's what we have a justice system for, is to deal with those bank robbers. The punishment for jaywalking is that you might get hit by a car. You also might get like a $40 fine, but you might get hit by a car. That's like, you're not following the rules of engagement.
It's an interesting way to look at it. Everybody telling me to fuck off. I mean, I haven't like committed that I wanted to kill bank robbers, nor have I even thought this through very clearly.
I'm with NL. I'm so glad to hear that I'm not the only one here. They also, like the MIT thing, it tries to get you to tease out some like beliefs that you might have about society. Sometimes it'll be like, you know, you have 3 athletes in your car, and then there's 3 pedestrians crossing legally who are of large stature. Who would you hit? And I'm like, MIT, come on. Don't be trying to suggest that I'm more likely to hit someone who's overweight than someone who's like an elite athlete. But here's the ultimate one that brought it all together for me. 3 pedestrians crossing legally. You're in your car. Do you swerve into the barrier, or do you hit the pedestrians? And I said, I think this is the first one we did, but I said at that point, you know, the people crossing legally have the right of way, and you made the decision to get in the car, so bite the bullet. They shouldn't be penalized for just crossing the street legally, you know? What it basically comes down to is like the number one thing that I value in life is looking at the walk, don't walk signal and following those rules thusly. And also, if you're a dog, sorry, you're fucked.
Well, I already knew that about you from watching Fallout. Yeah, those moral arguments can get really complicated.
But
you do need to have them.
That's the beauty of it, man.
Some of these things are just sort of like, you know, the reason I don't want to think about this stuff very much is because I'd rather it all happens in the space of less than a second, and then it's already done.
I don't know, man. I prefer the idea of having like some agency over it or something like that.
If you have agency, then you have yourself to blame for the rest of your life. I mean,
I don't mean agency in the sense of, you know, steering the wheel myself. I mean agency in the sense of, like, having a say in the discussion over how this car should value human life.
So say the moral argument sways the wrong way for you when these cars ultimately have their AI implanted in them. Would you then be morally opposed to driving in these cars?
No, not morally opposed, no. I mean, my car right now could just have the brakes go out and swerve into, like, an orphanage or something like that.
Sure, but that's beyond your control. You were kind of technically agreeing to the terms of service of the car when you choose to drive inside of it.
Isn't that what we're already agreeing to, that terms of service? With this car, the brakes could go out, I could swerve into an orphanage.
There's no moral agency to it, though. I'm talking about the autonomy that's afforded by making this argument ahead of time.
I don't know. I think there is agency associated with it. I think if you know, buy a car and drive it on a regular basis, you got to accept, I could murder somebody with this car accidentally.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you didn't figure out an argument ahead of time that says if this happens, then I want this to happen. Right. And then you get in that car regardless. Even if it's against the way that you'd prefer it to go. You know, if the places were changed and the car hits the jaywalkers instead of the criminals or vice versa,
right,
and you wanted the other one, do you now no longer want to drive in that car?
No, not really. I'm still okay with it. I mean, basically,
so what's the point of arguing it then?
Well, I mean, like, I think it's interesting, you know? I think it elucidates something interesting about the way we consider morality from a societal standpoint. But then also, I mean, as much as we're saying tongue-in-cheek, I'll be real pissed if I die in a car accident because someone jumped out in front of my car. And people were like, you know, walking is a human right. So you could actually, like, engage in vehicular manslaughter by jumping out in front of a vehicle that can't stop in time and thus swerves into a, you know, concrete barrier.
You know, that's kind of fucked up too, because that could get really taken advantage of. Malicious people could murder you by getting in front of your car knowing that it'll kill you.
I would mod my own car and be like, you know that whole jaywalking thing? Just hit them.
But that's what I meant when I said this doesn't exist in a vacuum. Those little caveats really do shape the narrative.
The thing. If you're in a self-driving car and you get like in an accident that kills somebody, or a regular car, then, you know, your life is irreversibly changed regardless. It's not like you're gonna be like, well, at least they did the moral thing. So I feel like, you know, it's a pretty catastrophic thing regardless.
I agree, but if people are gonna abuse it and essentially just get you killed because they felt like it,
that's what I'm saying. Jaywalkers, no rights. Rob, who would you hit?
I I think actually in this case, because this is a moral dilemma that has been in philosophy for years and years and years, right? And
I'm glad you're here, Rob, because you have perspective here. I like that.
I actually wanted to bring up a bunch of points, to be honest, and I hope we continue to speak about this. But it has been a moral dilemma for a long time in philosophy, right? And there's no really good, solid yes or no answer, black and white, on what's the right thing to do, right?
It's the lever in the train, right?
Philosophy. I would suggest something that maybe, I don't know, I haven't thought it through entirely yet, but I think maybe this could be a potential solution.
Is your solution
like a Band-Aid?
Everybody dies in every situation?
Yeah, exactly. Kill them all.
It's the Rick and Morty solution.
I think, see, because here's the thing, that I considered that too, Nick, when this conversation was just brought up, that if someone knows the system of how it works, then they would abuse it, because we're humans. That's what humans do.
Yeah, we love abusing
systems.
everything.
That's what we do. So, I would suggest that perhaps it might be a good idea to leave it to random chance at some point, because before the self-driving car, it was random chance, right? So really the system's not changing that much. The only problem is, even though it's, I think, philosophically the same, people would have a problem with it, right? Because that's like a machine choosing who lives and who dies, just by random chance.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
You know, I think I'm with Rob on this. I think what it has to do is look at, like, literally the milliseconds on your clock and make a freaking judgment based on that.
God, I hate you, fucker. Just hit the jaywalkers.
I mean, but here, okay, I wanted to bring this up, too, because, does jaywalking constitute capital punishment? I realize it's a crime, but I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Should your life, though, should your decision be able to murder somebody else, and you'll be like, whatever, I gotta get to the store 10 seconds faster.
I mean, well, okay, firstly, everyone jaywalks in New York. That's just how the world works here. So, I mean, I'm obviously biased in some way there. But, I mean, the other aspect of that, though, is like, life is still life, right? I mean, like, who is the arbiter that decides that this person's life is worth less than the person's in the car's life? Yes, they're not immediately breaking the law at that very moment, but I mean, why does that mean that they should live over the other people just because they broke a minor law? We break minor laws all the time.
Okay, I'm gonna run some ads, and then we'll be right back. But like, okay, what if like I was using a wood chipper?
Okay. And
I threw like I threw a brick in it or something like that. And then there's two options. The wood chipper can be like, whoa, somebody threw a brick in me, I'm going to explode and kill the person running the wood chipper. Or it can kill the person that's just like walking around, like following the rules of the road, right? It can shoot the brick out and blow their fucking head off.
Okay.
And then they'll be like, well, you're not supposed to throw a brick in the wood chipper, but, you know, it's everybody's broken the law at some point.
So, but the thing is, I don't know if throwing, like, literally doing something...
Don't bring reality into this situation, okay?
I'm just saying, if you're doing something to put yourself and others in harm's way immediately, then, you know, I think in that case it's pretty clear. But I mean, I don't think jaywalking is necessarily that. I mean, it's like the same. That's more along the lines of like, should I be able to kill a person if they have a gun pointed at me and their aim is to kill me? Right. That's more along the lines of the wood chipper thing.
Okay. Well, what's your answer on that one?
I think if your life is in immediate danger and the only option is to kill them. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I would say so.
Okay, what if there's a woman, right?
Okay.
And she's running.
Yeah.
All right. And then at the end of her run, she jumps over a pole, but her booty.
What does her booty do, Austin?
Do you guys know how to make a team? Like, I've selected a team.
No, I have no idea.
I'm still playing Isaac. Are you on that part now?
Oh, yeah. I made a team called the Jaywalkers. So
I'm not saying stand your ground, Chad. I'm just saying that like I'm not defending that. I'm saying that like if a guy is like, I'm about to shoot you with this gun that I have in my hand, and that is assured, right? Like, this is a hypothetical, right? This is a philosophical hypothetical.
Is it though? It is.
Yeah,
it is. For now.
You know that this person is going to kill you, whether that's possible in real life or not in any situation. But in this particular hypothetical situation, you know that person is going to kill you. And your only way of surviving is to kill them. I don't know. I think you do it.
Can you guys join on me?
I'll try.
Yes.
I actually, this is something that I wanted to bring up. Ryan, are you? I know I've told Nick about this, and I think I've told Austin as well, and I think Nick already knew, so you guys might as well. But
What?
have you heard of the fat man and the train car dilemma?
Oh
yes,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing
That's-
they've been harambeing that nonstop lately.
That's basically what this whole thing is.
It is.
It is essentially that.
Okay. You're in a car with your baby. A pregnant woman jaywalks in front of you. She's holding a gun and pointing it towards you.
Oh, a double-barreled shotgun. Yeah.
Behind her is Harambe. Do you hit the pregnant jaywalker threatening to shoot you and your baby, knowing you have to kill Harambe as well? Or do you swerve into the barrier, Harambe gets to live, and you and your baby die?
I mean, I don't know if I want to kill the ghost of Harambe. The internet would hate me.
That's true. You'd probably be dead anyway, so
Yeah, that's true.
it'd get you.
Harambe would survive. He's a tough motherfucker.
I've never played Worms before.
Whoa! Wow,
That's,
How'd that happen?
I've seen it a bunch, but I've never actually played it. Like I know it's like shell shock, right? But
Yeah, I mean, sort of, yeah.
You could almost say the opposite is even true. Maybe.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
I think you would say that, to
Get
be
in
honest.
this game. Get in
You
this
might
game.
not say that though. That's
Yeah,
okay.
you might not say that.
Yeah, let's see.
Get in this game though.
I'm making my team quickly here.
I don't know, man. It's like, who's the arbiter of whose life is more important than
Well, okay, Rob. I know
That's what
I
I'm
can
saying.
rely on you to take the conversation to an absurd level here.
Okay.
What
yeah,
if
I'm
you
ready.
have the legally crossing dogs versus the jaywalking humans?
Oh, you go for the dogs.
Okay, well, we're
They,
on.
that, honestly, for me, that's clear cut. Unfortunately,
I mean, you're not
because-
like,
Yeah.
sweet, I hit the dogs.
yeah,
You're
I
like,
won't be
I
excited
hate the
about it.
dogs.
It's gonna hurt me to kill
Yeah.
the dogs, but at the end of the day, I do value human life over
Have
animal
we
life.
have we
altogether.
considered hitting the brakes in this scenario?
You actually, I
Oh,
wanna-
nobody thought of that.
oh, I could have just stopped. Oh man.
You know, if you're a trucker, at least in America, I don't know, and I've heard now that this is also true in the UK. You need a Class 2 driving license, right, to be a trucker. My dad was a
Dude,
trucker
come
at
on.
one point.
I got no fucking.
Well, my dad was a truck driver in America, and they teach you, you know, at when you take that Class 2 driving test, that if you have two options to swerve into a tree or swerve into a crowd of 20 people, they teach you to swerve into the crowd of 20 people.
That's super fucked.
I know, right?
There was a group of people in chat that are like, if I paid 50 grand for a car, I want that car to protect me and my family at all costs. And I'm like, I mean, I can't necessarily say that that's immoral.
Yeah.
I disagree, but I can understand. You'd be like, I'm buying something that is gonna like make the decision to kill me someday, possibly. That's pretty fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
I
ever
mean-
been in a car accident before?
I got in a small one when I was like 4. To be honest with you, probably shouldn't have been driving in the first place.
I I totaled my my car 1 month after I got my driver's license.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure your
Fun.
parents were happy that they let you get your driver's license after that.
Oh well, no. I mean, it wasn't my fault. So I got a bunch
Actually,
of money.
the
Yeah.
government issues driver's licenses as well, not your parents.
Really? Oh man, I really don't know a lot about cars then.
Nick,
Yeah?
join this game, please. I beg you.
Oh.
No, it's scary though. Like when you like hit another car going like 60 and like your vision goes all like blurry and like
Ugh,
yeah, it's like it was scary as hell. Like
Yeah.
it's like
I'd imagine.
10 seconds of like your body you can't see or hear or like anything. But
Austin,
then-
did you see that there's a Wolfman in this?
I did. I picked it actually. Thanks for the
Nice.
spoilers, Nick.
Did you see the video from Canada actually, where the guy's going straight on a green light and then the lady turns left into him, and then there's like the dash cam footage. There's this old man just shouting like, "She had the right of way."
Yeah,
You
I
watch
did
the
see
video?
that.
She did not have the right of way. What is this dude shouting it for? I don't understand. He's just being he's
Okay.
being a little bitch about it.
It was really weird. Like where did he
He's
come
like-
from?
I don't know. He like immediately took her side. I know the overlay's up. It's because I'm waiting on this dog to finish
How
customizing
do I...
his new...
No, I'm done now. I'm looking for your game. How do I join you?
Just say in on the Steam friends list.
Oh.
Yeah. The Can I tell you guys about the one time I was in a car accident?
Yeah, well, please.
I was driving with Dennis. Some of you guys know Dennis. Actually,
Dennis.
you all know Dennis. Yeah,
my.
you all know Dennis. Yeah.
I'm one
So-
fucked up Dennis.
When he drives, he has one hand on the wheel and the other hand on the radio dial at all times. And
Not okay.
We listen to about 30 seconds of each song, and he switches all over and over again. Thing is, he looks at the radio while he does this. So anyway, we're going around a corner off of a highway, and I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, this is. I'm like gripping the seats, like this is not gonna end well.
That's
and he's
me when
looking
my
at the
mom's
radio
driving.
dial. Yeah. Anyway, it turns out, as you expect, he smashes into a wall, which strangely, strangely, the wall is like a bunch of jagged rocks on the ground. I don't know why, but it pokes like this big ass hole in the front of his car, and we just back up and drive away.
Wow. Why do all of your scenarios end completely opposite of like how they're supposed to end? Just don't understand.
It's New York, baby.
Yeah, we got into a fight and killed 2 dudes at a bar, and then we just got up and walked away. Nothing happens. It was,
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm on it.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
All right.
It's our first time playing this Worms game. Oh, God, you guys. X is no longer jump.
Oh,
What?
that's a problem. Is it
Is
A
it
now?
A?
Does it finally
B
A?
opens the inventory. Let's just start slow.
I don't know
here,
which
you
color am I. I'm green. Okay, I see. I like that it's back to 2D.
Oh,
actually.
A is jump.
Okay.
So X or right trigger is probably fire then.
You have
Oh,
to
in
say
the-
this looks a hell of a lot better than the last one.
Yeah, I didn't like the 3D.
X is fire.
Oh, that looks kind of weird though.
Ow.
That kind of looked like you're shooting a
alright to
dong
me.
out of your
Why
bazooka.
did you shoot Louis Armstrong?
Oh, nice.
I wonder if there's physics.
Grab it.
Oh.
I
Almost in the
assume
Well,
sky.
there's definitely a physic.
Oh, that's a
like-
crate.
That's gravity right
Do
there.
they really need to show us the crate like 5 stages above?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I meant like if you break off a
too
piece of
far.
the landscape, will it fall over?
All right, give me some
Break me
buttons here.
off.
A's to jump.
Yeah,
All
if you
right.
go down too far, you get hurt and you can't move anymore.
All right.
Um,
B brings up the thing.
B brings up the menu, A selects,
Bling,
and
bling,
X
bling,
shoots.
bling.
Okay, I'll move my face out of the way here.
All right.
This is the new Worms. This is Worms WMD.
Careful now.
Yeah.
I
Is that an acronym for something that doesn't mean weapons of mass destruction?
I'm on it.
All right. Hard on Hardwick, segment 2. What does the WMD stand for in Worms WMD?
It's not in the Twitch database?
Nah.
Yeah.
I just have Worms.
Bots.
I think they
Worms
still-
may die.
Ah,
Hey,
there you
points.
go.
Alright.
I knew it.
Is this you?
What did you say jump was?
Hey. You know what? In the last
Okay.
Worms game, you don't have to do the backflip to do the high jump.
I was
anymore.
trusting that the high jump was still a thing that existed.
Yeah, the high jump. You can do it. You can do it facing forward now. Or well, I don't know if
right.
it is in this game, but it is. It was in the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yo, Will,
Yeah,
you
you hit the mine.
47. Thank you for the subscription. Resub. Yo,
Oh, it didn't even save my
What the-
team anyway.
The physics seem a lot more like Armageddon.
Nick, you did like
Yeah.
60 damage to yourself that
Yeah,
turn.
I
Two
was-
different worms.
Surprise.
I was really
Here we go.
confused by
All right,
the
gotta watch
inertia of the
whole
bazooka.
thing. All right. Do I get to move now? All right. Thank you.
They've completely changed the amount of velocity you get off a bazooka shot.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Worms matter, doggone it.
Right.
No points. No points. We don't get political on this show.
You automatically
how do I- All right,
don't
yeah.
get like 20 points if you use worms in it, so.
That's a good point.
Oh, right. trigger,
That's a
left
good
trigger.
point.
Did I hurt
Wow!
myself?
It was violent.
That did hurt myself. You can hurt yourself with a shotgun? I didn't know
Yeah, ricocheted off of him.
Dude.
Haven't you ever used a shotgun before?
that.
How much time? We got 45 seconds. That's not that much.
How do you guys feel about self-driving shotguns?
I think a self-driving gun should maximize death.
That is basically how they work, yeah, with the drones and whatnot.
All right, what do we even have?
Dungeon spoilers.
What are you doing?
I mean, I'm trying to get over there and ruin Jazz Hands Day.
Oh, look at that jetpack. Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, it's a little different to control, but it feels fine.
Is it? Hey, that's good. I hope it's better to control because it sucked ass before.
Why'd you put on a helmet?
Hurry.
Freaking the
You
buttons
have
have changed
you
so much.
lost.
The buttons have changed.
What an incredible turn.
Is that your
dude,
turn?
It's Joe Walsh's turn.
Oh, you actually named your worms?
Yeah.
You did the whole worm
I did
thing,
too,
huh?
and then I didn't get to select my team properly, so they're just default.
Ah.
Sorry, we put a real rush on things.
No, I just didn't know what was going on.
I booted up the game for the first time a few minutes ago.
Sheep on a rope, dynamite, fire punch. Oh my god.
Sheep on a rope. That
Do
sounds kind of
something.
interesting.
Do this.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Soap on a rope, and you're feeling like soap on a dope because your life is so dope.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
Get the mouse pointer off of the screen.
Gotta learn the speed at which things fly first.
Yo, have you guys gotten your mouse pointers off the screen?
I was gonna mention that. No, it's stuck on the middle. I can't get
I'm
it
using
off.
the controller. I don't have one.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if you
I'm-
touch the mouse for a split second, like,
Yeah,
goodbye.
that's essentially.
You could
what's
have it
happening.
not capture on the window capturing.
Yeah.
WMD
Well,
equals
nah,
where's
that's
my daddy?
Oh, you know what? I think I got it. Yeah, Rob,
Yeah.
are you playing in like borderless full screen?
3,
I'm
2,
playing actually.
1.
It auto set
come
to
on.
windowed mode.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then, Alt Tab, move your mouse pointer out of the screen, Alt Tab back in, and then just forget you own a mouse.
That. Yeah.
Why would they change the
played.
default buttons after all these years?
In fairness, they are pretty bad. The default buttons. Like,
I mean, you said A wasn't jump before, so I'm gonna immediately assume that they were bad if that was the case.
yeah.
Yeah, it used to be X was jump.
You,
But I got it like taught into my head now.
That didn't. That worked. That worked poorly.
don't know what the plan was there.
That went badly for me. Well, I was hoping that
What's
you
he
would fly
doing?
out. I didn't think that I would
He's,
get hit by the shockwave.
He's dancing.
It's like broke his bottom half of his worm body.
Some worm body.
When that booty knocked the pole.
Oh, sorry.
Careful now.
What's the name of the train car dilemma? There's like a
Harambe's-
name. There's a proper
Harambe's
name for it.
box.
Yeah, that's the one.
Face box.
Yeah, it's about do you kill the gorilla if it touches a child or if it gets the taste
Excuse
for
me?
human flesh?
No, I mean, that's a question for the lawmakers, not for us.
You'll regret that.
No.
Thank you, Pendulette, for the 10 months in a row. Sorry I didn't shout out subs at the beginning there. I was a little distracted and then I kind of missed a whole bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry
What
about that.
if you were in your self-driving car,
Okay.
in the left lane, there's 4 paying Twitch subscribers jaywalking, and in the
No.
right lane, there's 4
Eve.
viewers who have never subscribed,
Yeah.
crossing legally. Who do you hit?
You know, you hit the subs because they're loyal. They'll understand. That's-
I'll
I
get
say you
Honestly-
turn sideways and hit them all.
me alone.
Oh.
Bummer.
Changes nothing for me. If you're jaywalking, you're like a war criminal in my mind. So
Why do you hate jaywalkers so much?
it's
really do
annoying,
seem
man.
to.
Is it really like the worst thing in the world though? Like
It's
plenty
deserving
other...
of death in your mind.
I don't know. I'm not saying it's
Fair.
deserving of death. I'm just saying
Yeah, you
if
are.
2 people. No. I'm
You're
saying-
expressly
I'm
saying
not
that.
saying if you jaywalk, a laser should come out of its face and just kill you dead. I'm just saying if your jaywalking is going to cause a death, either of a driver of a car or of yourself, it should be you.
I don't know, man. Oh, my worm's on the phone.
So you
Neoz in my
Rob,
chat says the dilemma is called "Would you kill the fat man?" And thank you, Funk Missile,
Oh,
for the
okay.
6 months in a row.
You're in NYC. You're going to the bodega to pick up a copy of
Yeah.
Us Weekly and a bagel sandwich, and then you're like, "Hey, we don't even look at the lights here. Who cares?" And then you just cross the road, and a self-driving car swerves and like hits a telephone pole and explodes. You're like, "Only in New York. Everybody jaywalks here."
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
You-
Oh,
wait,
it
so-
worked.
That was actually really good.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna say, like, to that guy's family? You're gonna be like, "Well, he shouldn't have been driving on a green."
Leave me alone.
I mean, everyone kind of takes a risk when you go outside, or when you're just awake, or even when you're asleep. You just kind of, there's a chance that you'll die at any time. You know, I'm just saying. I don't think it's fair for anyone to be the arbiter of whose life is more valuable than the other.
So what if
you're gonna say the arbiter of whose line is it anyway?
What if we live in Ryan's true utopia and the NYPD hires thousands upon thousands of driverless cars to hunt down and kill anyone who jaywalks immediately? Would that be better? Because then you don't have to be the arbiter anymore. The NYPD just kills you dead immediately.
Why do I have an old lady?
She walks around and farts.
Someone said they lost a lot of respect for me. I'm just saying I don't know if the jaywalker should die or the car driver should die. Is that
I mean,
deserving of a
okay.
loss of respect?
I go outside, I shoot my gun up straight up in the air, and then if a bullet comes down and hits somebody, why is that my fault? We all take a risk when we go outside on a
But
daily
is
basis.
driving a car akin to that, really?
I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to take little Susie to ballet practice.
Yeah,
Well, you fire your Uzi into the air. Thank you, Christmas
Why is
'95 for
the
the 10 months.
jaywalkers that are firing the Uzi in
Well,
the
then
air?
they're the ones that'll get hit by the bullets, not you. Don't worry. True justice is real.
I don't know, man.
Hello.
It's a complex dilemma. Also, I will say, chat, you should, if you don't know what we're talking about with the Fat Man, you guys should read that because it is important. But you don't read the Fat Man one first. Read the ones leading up to it
Ooh,
before.
fire looks nice.
Yeah, fire looks. You really get a bounce off that now.
Good lord.
Whoa, that's way more damage than that used to do. I guess the
Yeah.
barrel.
Dude just ate a grenade.
Bye bye.
That's what you do when your health says 0.
Oh dear.
Uzis for Susie.
Oh, here we
There's
go.
like New Year's celebrations where people actually fire guns into the air, and every so often people do actually get hit by the bullets.
I'm just
falling
gonna
like
fire my gun in the air, and if you get hit, it's your fault.
I shoot my gun up in the air sometimes.
Rob, get out of my chat.
Sorry, someone said it. It's called the trolley problem. That
Oh yeah.
What a defining name.
What if Rob and Josh were in your car and Kate was jaywalking? Yo, that's a hypothetical because Kate has respect for the walk and do not walk signal. That's what
But
bonds
what
us
if she
together.
was?
Then there's the only logical explanation is that it's some kind of shapeshifter or like an alien has taken control of Kate's body, in which case I would hit the jaywalker and then peel off the skin and be like, whoa, stay woke, guys, there's an invasion coming.
Where did stay woke come from?
Dan Giesling.
Yeah, that's
Like all
That
memes.
explains it.
Thank you, Sir Matthias, for the 12 months resubscription.
Is that a holy hand grenade?
That is a
Yeah.
holy hand grenade.
I don't know like if it's gonna work, but let's fucking do it, team.
3, 2,
What?
Oh, that's gonna work for
Just
sure.
dropped right in front of me.
Hey, it worked.
The holy hand grenade is so heavy.
Yo, that left side is cursed.
That's probably what it is.
So
Yeah,
you just
pretty
like
sure
get better stuff slowly as the game goes on?
Depending on the mode.
Depends on the mode.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes crates drop in with items as well.
You
Yeah.
can get like coins, or you used to be able to get coins and use those coins to buy
Yeah,
things.
to be honest, we don't know what the hell we're talking about. This changes
Yeah.
every single time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, you can go inside houses now?
Whoa! What?
What?
Is that gonna hurt? That's gonna hurt me.
Wait,
no, it's not.
okay.
Well, nobody could have predicted that.
That's odd.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Hey.
I kind of like that.
I'm just
By the
saying,
way-
man. Why change?
Fuck. I meant to back jump.
We're really good at this game.
Oh, this freaking 10 years of controls being in my head.
In New York, it's part of the culture, though.
Yeah, but like, why though?
People use
Because they're walking.
I mean, honestly, people use walking as a means of just traveling like anywhere. In New
Yeah,
York,
no
so,
kidding.
I mean, and also cars don't really go all that fast, and also pedestrians always have the right of way in New York. Is the other thing.
I've seen fast cars in New York. Whenever there's
Yeah.
not cars in front of them, they go as fast as they can.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, it depends, right? Like, don't jaywalk on New Year's at 12 at night, right? Because like everyone's drunk. At that
That's
point.
much better than like. Is this how people actually live in New York? They're like, okay, if you're going out tonight, sweetie, don't jaywalk, because people are going to be driving their cars drunk. But, I mean, it is only once a year, so, you know, like, who cares? Just, like, let them have their fun for now. But definitely do not jaywalk, because you'll get hit by a drunk driver.
Okay, so one time, when I was younger, it was New Year's. I was going out for a beer run at, like, 2 a.m. I'm walking down the street with my friend, and a car just very, very slowly just rides slowly into the curb, and the car starts tipping. It's tipping, and then flips completely on its back. Okay.
Were they playing Pokemon Go?
This was years ago, so there wasn't even smartphones. Well, actually, they probably. But what happens though is the weirdest thing, because a group of people, myself and my friend included, without saying any words to each other, just walk over to the car, flip it over on its wheels, and it drives away. And the most important part of this is one of those people was a police officer.
This is like some delirium tremens or something that happened.
Yeah, did that really happen?
To believe.
It fucking happened, yeah, I swear to God. I mean, you could ask you don't know my friend, but you could ask him. It happened, it was on New Year's.
All right, I'll ask him.
You should. I'm not kidding. See, Chad's
Right now,
not believing me either. I'm telling you, it happened.
My impression of you, or let me put it this way.
I can't wait to hear this.
My impression of New York City from you is effectively that it's a city designed by, like, college sophomores who were like, man, why don't we just, like, not punish people for their crimes? You know, wouldn't society be better? Like, yeah, man, you know what? In my city, jaywalking's legal. If it causes the death of the person legally driving. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
I think it's one of those things where it is illegal to jaywalk in New York. It's just that it's not enforced, like, at all, unless somebody, like, is like a cop is having a really bad day. Then he'll enforce it.
Jaywalking is such a foreign concept to me because nobody walks where I live.
Yeah.
You have to, like, drive, like, 10 miles to get to the nearest building. Like,
It's like a tale of two Americas here.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like this game would be, like, 1/10 as long if they just spawned the crates, like, 150 pixels lower.
Yeah. They are really kind of obsessing with the sky above this game for some reason. Thank you very Fieri also for that tip, and happy birthday to you.
You couldn't just leave Joe Walsh alone?
How can I just leave Joe Walsh alone?
I'm gonna read out all the tips at the end. Sorry I haven't been doing that yet.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh!
That is a lot more force
That's a
than
little
I
batter up
expected.
thing.
Yeah, that's the bat for you.
Alright.
Yo, Chad, don't think that I'm, like, super pro driver. Like, okay, what if you have the choice to fatally collide with one of two cars? Both of them are presently driving legally, but one of them forgot to use their signal light 2 turns ago. Dude who forgot to use his signal light, you know, you're done. I'm sorry. You are the...
What if his signal light had just broke, though, and he didn't know it?
No, here. What if
Doesn't
the
matter.
guy who didn't use his signal light is Albert Einstein, and the guy who did use his signal light properly is, like, I don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah.
How did we both? I don't know. We both searched for, like, here's the thought process that must have gone on independently in both of our heads. Well, Adolf Hitler, but then it doesn't really make any sense, you know, for Adolf Hitler to just be driving around like, okay, Jeffrey Dahmer.
That is pretty weird, though. But also, yeah, I mean, what happens then? Because, like, then you know, who is more value to society? The guy who doesn't follow the law, but he does do positive things for society?
Albert Einstein didn't use his turn signal. In this traffic accident, he's first on the list.
Okay.
I feel like your punishments are extremely severe.
Well, it's just because we're in the car that the punishments are severe. If this was like, you know, if you saw him on the street, you know, you gotta kick the shit out of him? No, I'll just, like, give him a sidelong glance. But if somebody's gotta die in a car accident, it's the dude who wasn't driving properly.
No, I'm the opposite of utilitarian. Someone said I'm too utilitarian. I'm the opposite.
What I don't want is the self-driving car being like, all right, well, let's look at, like, the credit scores of the 4 people in the intersection and the 4 people in the car and determine who has a greater value to society. And
greater value to the economy. Who has a greater chance of buying another car?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
where it would
that's
ultimately end up.
The Tesla scans the people, and it's like, too poor, too old. All right, but there's a startup CEO in the passenger seat here, so
Car gets a pass. Kill the pedestrians.
That is that dystopian fear though, right? Of like that everyone is judged on some rating score and that decides whether or not you live or die. Like that would although
Yo, this is a scary thought right here. NL takes the coward's way out with these.
Shit.
He adheres so hard to the letter of the law, he doesn't have to think about the actual moralities of things or take any moral responsibility for himself. You should be frightened of Empty Tree 1, who thinks that he knows better than the laws that we agree upon as a society through checks and balances. That scares the shit out of me, man. First off, you're a viewer. I really appreciate the support. At the same time, on a fundamental philosophical level, I disagree with your central premise.
I mean, I'm kind of with him a little bit, but there is because there are some laws that are wrong.
Yeah, I don't think you do agree with that premise, Ryan. I think you just haven't thought it through yet.
I agree with that premise.
He's the guy running people over for not signaling, so, I mean...
Well, only if someone has to be run over. I'm not running them over for sport.
This is like the Kohlberg's moral development shit right here. Is like Law and Order perspective versus like I forget what the next stage is. But the is just the law the thing that should be followed? Because like
that's just dogma.
Right. Like it is I want to bring up like a non-controversial one, but I can only think of one controversial one. But
all right. Well, like baby is driving the car without a license, and a baby is jaywalking in the intersection. Who should the self-driving car kill?
Probably the lady in that case.
They're both babies.
Oh, the lady is a baby?
They're both babies. The gender is irrelevant.
Here's the thing. We all sign on to agree with laws that we agree with. We all are our own independent arbiters of what we agree with. We just happen to sort of cut the difference when it comes to some laws because we can't fundamentally change them all. But we are, in and of ourselves, always using our own moral compass to determine what we agree with when we follow the letter of the law, which is why people break laws all the time. They don't agree with all laws. Whether that's right or not depends on the law.
Yeah,
because not all laws are created correctly or for the right reasons.
I mean, the one controversial one that seems very loaded the only example I could think of was like, all right, so slavery was legal in America.
Oh, come on!
I know.
Wait, why is that wrong? Why is that the wrong? Why is it the wrong example?
I think I have one that's fair to you guys.
Yeah.
And like in Vancouver, you have to wear a bike, or you have to wear a bike when you go out biking.
To wear a bike?
You have to wear a helmet when you go out biking, and then like a lot of people just ignore this law, and the police don't really enforce it. When they do, it's like a $15 ticket. Okay. So it's like if you got two cyclists in front of you, one of them's not wearing a helmet, one of them is, you got to kill one. Which one do you kill? I don't really feel comfortable being like, just kill the one without a helmet.
Yeah.
But in this case, I think the jaywalking thing, the reason I'm harping on it is because it's the jaywalking thing that's causing the accident. If the jaywalker wasn't there wouldn't be no accident to have.
You're coming from a place where everyone is thinking rationally and doing things for the right reasons, and you have to account for the fact that a lot of people don't.
I don't account for anybody else.
Also, your primary philosophical premise here of your argument is that we are abandoning all other merits that the person driving the car and the person jaywalking has. It's just what they're immediately doing in the moment, right?
Fuck.
And is that fair for? Oh shit.
How did you manage to do that?
That was like some Pulp Fiction shit right there.
Yes, sir.
There's laws in various parts of the United States that say that sodomy is illegal.
Oh, okay. We're taking like some obvious examples.
Well, no, that's important though. That is important, right? Because that's why I brought up the slavery, even though it's loaded. It's like.
Yeah, I went for a more mundane version of yours.
Yeah, the value of a law is really, I think, subjective. Like you need to there are some laws that I just don't agree with.
Right, but the question wasn't like,
Ready.
slavery.
No, okay, yes.
The question is jaywalking. The question is not like, interracial marriages or something like that.
Right, yeah, no, I mean, I get that too. And yes, fundamentally, I agree that jaywalking probably should be a crime, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not sure I even know. Like,
Oh
it
my
seems
God!
I don't know either. Yeah,
minor.
I really don't.
That was a wonderful grenade.
That was a
That
really
was
good grenade.
actually, I don't know if it kills you, though.
Killed him.
Kill that guy?
He only had 1 HP.
I think he got hit by the
Okay.
force of the actual grenade.
Okay, hold on. Somebody actually made a very long paragraph that was read for me, so hold on. Examines whether the specific and cannot do a personal evaluation this way, it's over jaywalkers. No, yeah, that's...
Can you
that's
say
good.
it in that voice? So I actually hear what you're saying.
Okay, basically he's saying that, like, in the moment, the only information that the car has is one person's breaking the law and the other person
Exactly.
isn't, right? And I understand that too, right? But I think if we're having these complex, like, the whole point of this is not the reality, it's the hypothetical, right? It's the moral hypothetical. So, and I think if we're analyzing the moral hypothetical, then I think there should be more considerations than just,
See,
whether or
Rob,
not someone's breaking the law in that very moment.
your interpretation frightens me.
Does it?
I think
it's
there's
like-
no considerations that would fit everyone's proper criteria, so the only option is to do it randomly.
I actually.
All right,
kinda
Nick
think
says
that
kill
might
them
be a
all,
good
let
solution.
God sort them out. Rob says disregard who's breaking the law, kill the people who have the least value to society.
I didn't necessarily say that, but I think that's something that should be talked about, perhaps. But I mean, I don't know.
I'm not comfortable with having to determine who's of more value.
I'm still trying to piece together the entire scenario because I wasn't here when it was first given. So I know that there's a car and there's a jaywalker.
I know.
The car may or may not be driving itself. I'm still not sure.
It is
Yeah, it
self-driving.
is.
Driving it.
Except in
It's driving
cases where it's not.
Ah,
And then there's people on the sidewalk.
No, it's like sometimes it's a mythical road where half the people are crossing legally and half the people are jaywalking.
it's criminals that are crossing legally and non-criminals who are jaywalking, even though they're actually both criminals by Ryan's definition.
And then to
And
that other
the
one where it's like
definition of the law.
well, the other thing is like in that one where it's like it's a bunch of criminals or not. Are the criminals necessarily like? Do they have less value than the other
Yeah.
regular people?
I mean,
That-
you're the dude frightening me with your interpretation of that.
Well,
I
you
say
were
kill the
saying-
jaywalkers.
you say kill the jaywalkers.
What's
Yeah.
the point? What's the point of
just
a
saying-
reform system for our prisoners when they get back out, and then we still hold all kinds of stigma toward them, right? We already freaking don't give them jobs or treat them like equal people, so why should we then freaking hit them with cars?
Are we talking about the jaywalkers or the bank robbers in this situation?
We're talking about
Wait, they robbed the
criminals
bank?
and why they should be back at ground zero again once they do their time
I'm
and
just
serve
saying,
their penalty.
if there's jaywalkers and bank robbers in a bank, and we're like, who should the security guard shoot? I'm like, shoot the bank robbers, dog. But if there's jaywalkers and bank robbers crossing the street, I'm like, hit the jaywalkers. They're causing the concerns. Oh God!
Oh shit.
It's a little windy out there today.
Hold on, I'm reading more on this. Can you kill the pedestrian? Wait, okay. Say there's someone on a sidewalk and the car is heading for a concrete embankment. Can you kill the pedestrian if they jaywalked yesterday? Actually, I think that was a joke, but it is important. That's another one, right? Like, I mean,
Fuck,
like,
how many times am I gonna think I'm jumping with X? Oh God.
are past crimes forgiven in the moment? For
This is
the
one of those
crimes
situations
right now?
though that would never occur ever.
Oh, that's what you think.
Well,
Yeah.
past crimes
I
aren't
see
being
what you're
forgiven
saying.
for the criminals, but why are past crimes being forgiven for the non-criminals?
Yeah.
Ready.
Here,
Right?
Important to note.
It's fucked up.
I totally get your perspective, by the way, on the jaywalking thing. It does seem. I think
don't.
it seems inherently. No, I get it. It seems inherently like the most clean-cut solution there because it's like they are the ones causing the problem. But I don't think that human life is so black and white in that way. You know what I mean?
Can you explain his perspective from another angle? Because I honestly can't understand why his side is the argument.
I mean, it's basically like two people get into a situation. One person causes the situation, but one person has to die, right? Like if you're like Rawls' veil of ignorance kind of thing, right? And you eliminate everything else.
Yeah, but that's a hypothetical. This doesn't pan out in practical reality.
The whole thing is a moral hypothetical, really, you know.
But it has a practical use ultimately, which is why we're discussing it.
Brought you down to my level.
You're fucked though, bud.
3 and 3.
Yeah.
There's so many caveats I feel like we're just ignoring for the sake of the hypothetical that I feel like this has no use.
I think that actually the whole point of like the veil of ignorance is to get to like an objective rather than subjective view on like as like a root for any moral decision is all I'm saying.
You got it, Nick.
Thanks for being on the show today, Austin.
No problem.
Hey, you brought this up.
I know, and I'm in many ways I'm willing to take it due to its completely absurd and illogical endpoint. But I don't know. I hope none of you guys ever run for office, because like I'll get a beer with you, but like I would vote for whoever's running against you in a mayoral race. There's no question about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Go away.
Okay, Austin,
Yeah.
you're jaywalking.
Okay.
Wait, you're still on your.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was on my turn. That bullet might come down.
This is the longest game of Worms we've ever played, by the way.
It actually has taken a half hour.
Someone in chat was just like, honestly, fuck Rob. Hey man, this isn't the first time this whole dilemma was brought up in philosophy.
Somebody just called me something as well in my chat, and I don't really know what the problem is right now.
Well, there's like a pretty equal distribution in my chat of people who are like,
yes,
Rob's world looks like hell.
Yeah.
NL's taking the easy way out, and Nick's not answering the question. Like this is the whole.
Well, there's no right answer though, right? So,
there is not. Yeah, there's not.
You, chat.
That's the thing. Is like having a strong view one way or the other is fine, but like, you know, it's like this has been discussed by people whose job it is to discuss this for like 100 years, you know. So like,
now it
no
goes
right
that far.
answer yet. Well, I think the trolley problem is from the 40s. I think.
And we still, on a daily basis, just watch this trolley careen into pedestrians, and we have to be like, man, we should really stop putting that off.
Yeah, I mean, really, we could just do this hypothetically. We don't actually need a test subject here.
All I'm saying is, like, fucking God help you if I ever get hired at Tesla. And, you know, that, if there's ever a time to pay attention to the walk, don't walk signs, which is, I'm just going to throw it out there, always, definitely start when I begin my my tenure as Elon Musk's second in command.
I mean, I won't lie, if self-driving cars become the main thing, right, and we find out that it'll always hit the jaywalkers, that'll be a pretty good incentive for me to never jaywalk again.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So,
Does it remind me to never break like a small law that you might not understand in front of
around Ryan, I'll just shoot you in the
He'll
fucking
just-
head.
no, it's
fucking-
only if the consequences are high.
And if you cause the problem in the
Yeah,
first
no,
place,
if you
right?
cause the problem, I think you get the consequence.
I mean, that's fair. I understand that perspective. And I'm not saying one way or the other. I don't really know.
Like, if you steal a candy bar or something like
Yeah.
that, and you choke on it and die, I don't necessarily think that's the fault of, you know, the Mars Candy
Hershey,
Corporation. Yeah. I don't think you
Yeah.
deserve to die because you stole the candy bar. That's ridiculous. You know, that's what we have a legal system for. But
Yeah.
if in the moment there's no way to enforce the legal system and you end up dying as a result of your actions, I think, you know, you brought it on yourself.
I actually think, by the way, at least in America, legally, the family can still sue the candy company. So that's
Yeah, why
one of
not?
those things where it's like, who
Yeah,
knows?
till November. Am I right? Okay.
The point of these conversations isn't to reach an actual answer. The point is to understand each other's perspectives on the matter. And,
Yes.
I thought more people got that, but it seems like a lot of people just want the answer.
And
It's not how it works, sadly.
I'm willing to give it to them.
Wait, hold on. Just look at the long-term effects of the situation. On one side, jaywalkers learn not to jaywalk, and the other jaywalkers end up in jail, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think they learn not to jaywalk. They're just dead now.
Yeah, look at this.
Hypothetical.
That's exactly what my slogan would be if I was running for mayor, by the way. It would be like,
kill.
no, it would be jaywalking, more like jail walking, because that's what you're going to be doing when I get elected.
Yeah.
Yo, there's like perspective on this map,
This is a huge level.
and it's actually fucking with me to a large degree.
This looks so much better than the 3D, to be honest.
Yeah, it
in
really
my
does.
opinion. Yeah.
And there's a lot more options for diversity in each match, too, when you draw it like this.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Who hangs up a baseball glove?
That was my turn.
Specifically a catcher's mitt. You put a catcher's mitt on a clothesline?
Oh, whoa.
There's
What?
a mech there.
Oh, excuse me?
Yeah, there's mechs now.
That's awesome!
The
Punch
only
car.
way this could have happened is if Austin did it, because he didn't know that you couldn't do it. We needed a pure specimen in order to achieve
No,
that.
look, you can see there's exhaust coming out of that helicopter as well. I'm pretty sure you can get in that.
Let's go, boys!
That's fucking
How do you activate
badass,
things?
dude?
X, activate.
There was a...
Every
oh.
time!
Yeah.
You hit the button to activate it right
Welcome to my
after
world.
it actually activates due to gravity.
There's another helicopter. There's also like a mortar right there.
Yeah, that's...
What?
Yeah, you can use the mortar.
What
I'm in a
the-
fucking helicopter,
Oh,
boys.
here we go.
This
All right.
is...
Two robots.
Oh, I can shoot, but I missed. What if I land on you?
Don't land on me.
Oh,
Didn't
I
do it.
ran out of gas.
Textbook.
I ran out of gas. I couldn't move left or right.
What are these items?
That was pretty badass.
I got a sentry gun.
Can you get in my? Wait, can you use that?
Whoa.
Obviously.
That's awesome.
Hold up.
Oh, but I can't aim it the other way.
This'll be fun.
Oh!
It's a mortar. It's like goes up, man.
No, it's a machine gun, it said.
Oh, is it?
Dude.
That there's like 100% a mortar though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, but it said it's a machine gun, so...
You can shoot. No, you got this. I
Come on,
believe in
man.
you. You can shoot the. Oh yeah, I guess you can't shoot backwards, huh?
I would have just hit my own guy,
Yeah.
so I'll just hit my own guy this way instead.
Fire!
To be honest with you guys,
Oh,
sometimes
come on.
Hold the button to fire next time. Okay, yeah.
Oh no.
sometimes when I'm biking and you come to a stop sign, I do an Idaho stop, which is where you know, look around, you slow down, but you don't fully stop.
Called a
unless you
rolling
have to.
stop. That's
Do you
actually
square
illegal.
turn?
It's called
Yeah,
an it's called an
Whoa.
Idaho stop on a bicycle, actually.
Suck it.
Yo, you are tearing him apart. And I think that's me.
Yeah, no, that's me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, where'd it go? Wait, what about me though?
547.
Dude, that was badass.
That was pretty cool, actually.
No?
A rolling stop. Do you do the square turn? Because you're supposed to do a square turn too.
Yeah, I never really go through intersections that require the square turn. But I have been known to do it on occasion when necessary.
That's
This is the most casual like NLSS conversation ever. So like, you take like the turn at the intersection or just
Whoa.
Oh.
You went backwards.
yeah.
You hit me with Cecil the Lion.
That's the reverse.
Cecil.
Lethal injection for Idaho stops. Where I live, we call that a California roll. Don't even get started.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! That hit me! Oh, give me a. Okay, how am I supposed to know you could trigger a mine through a fucking wall?
Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense.
That's so bullshit.
And you know what?
Yeah.
If the self-driving car had to choose between me and a legally abiding cyclist, I
Oh
would
my
say
God,
that
here we go.
it should kill me. I made it. I
You say that
you know,
now
broke the
while the
law.
car's not veering towards you.
Well, I just don't see what case I could make for being like, nah, kill the other guy. The other guy was following the rules completely.
There
What
should
if
be a
he's-
caveat where if you scream "kill me" at the top of your lungs as the car is coming, that it will take that wish under advisement.
Oh, my credit score's in the high 700s.
Oh, hi.
Go away.
Thought
A
you'd go
bunch of
higher
people
than
are
that.
In my
Maybe you
country,
could,
we call
like-
it Californication.
Maybe you could carry like a belt that you wear that like attracts the self-driving cars if it ever goes into that situation. You know, like an organ donor, you get to choose like if it needs to come down to it, sacrifice me.
Fuck.
It's an assisted suicide belt.
I don't know what's happening right now.
There's 2 worms there.
Yeah, but the balloons are like
They're solid.
How do you jump?
Do a back
double tap
jump
A.
with double tap on A.
You actually don't have to do a double tap in this.
Fuck, everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's not. You got him up to the helicopter.
Everything is no longer fine. That was not what I wanted to happen.
Supplies us. Let's go.
Oh god.
I'd like to be in a
man.
helicopter.
I just
Yeah,
pictured
no,
a dystopian
that's fine.
image in my mind of there being like one self-driving car left and everyone else wants to die in this awful world. So they're all just shouting at the side of the road, just kill me! Kill me! And no one's gonna die because there's only one car. They want to die, but they can't.
Ow.
That's like a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah, it is.
I'm into it.
Helicopter shot me in the face.
That's not the Twilight Zone intro. It's a little bit off.
It's Joe Walsh.
Yeah. That's the X-Files. It's also not the Twilight Zone intro.
So no one told you the Twilight Zone was gonna be.
Yep, that's it. You got it.
The show was hosted by 1950s Rod Sterling.
All right, that's pretty good.
You'll regret
Wait,
that.
are there some crossovers of the X-Files and the Doctor Who theme?
I'm on it.
Hey,
some
I'm
reason I
Doctor
couldn't remember
Who,
it.
and I'm here to say that I'm a time-traveling dude from the UK. My name is Doctor Who. Nobody knows, and that's pretty cool. I
Was
got
the
a
Doctor-
lady too hot for me, and she comes and gets in the phone booth with me. So, also, there's Daleks, and people online can't stop tweeting about the show, Alex.
All the time.
Listen, I don't remember the crossover of Sugar Hill Gang and Doctor Who.
Goodbye, Cecil the Lion.
Finish.
That's a good shot.
Amazing.
Oh, there are actually.
Mm.
There's crossovers in those.
So you got like jetpacks, right?
Yeah.
Wait, there's crafting? I can craft stuff?
Excuse me?
Wait,
Yeah.
what's that gun? What's that gun over there?
Wait a minute. What is
Yeah,
a
you-
bazooka pie?
Hello.
How do you craft?
How do you jetpack?
I gotta
Doctor
put 4
isn't
boggy
from the
special
UK?
sauces and then 2 sticky donkey pastes. Make a bazooka pie.
Oh, that confused me for a second. The Doctor isn't from the UK and his name isn't Doctor Who. Yeah, he's from another world, but
Yeah.
he mostly hangs out in London, like
Like
mostly.
Gallifrey.
Thank you, Red T4C0 for the 2 months resub.
Hurry.
That's what I gave your girlfriend last night.
Sticky donkey paste.
That's pretty good.
How do I kill Dango if he's in that huge mech suit?
I feel like
You
thank
gotta shoot him. You gotta unchain him first.
No.
Is that a
that's
picture of
Dango.
Donald Trump on the wall?
Like with the Night's Watch?
No, there's an American flag ripped out with a Donald Trump face coming through.
Hey, everybody, time for Game of Thrones. Show us your nipples and your bones. We got lots of murdering people, and we got dragons in the sequel that you'll never see because the show only airs 10 episodes a decade.
Spoilers.
I think that rhyme suffered from the fact that you've never seen Game of Thrones a little bit.
Hey there, Rob. I'm Sean Bean, the star of Game of Thrones. Can't wait to be around for the series' complete entire run.
I want every sentence to start with, "Hey there, Rob, I'm Sean Bean."
I want Sean Bean to make a rap. Can we get Sean Bean on the show next time? Oh, and then kill him at the end?
You can get me on the show right now.
No, he dies and everything.
It's magic.
Not everything, mate. Have you seen the second to last?
Not Australian.
The second to last episode of season 1 of Game of Thrones? I didn't die in that, did I?
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Oh, he's going down!
Oh, I ran out of gas.
Hey,
boys.
right next to the mech. Ah.
You know what? I don't mind because I kind of want to see what that mech's gonna do to that.
There he goes.
Oh, yep.
Hey, landed.
This'll do.
I wonder if like you can blow up the helicopters and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Kill him at the end. What
Did
is
you
Sean
know-
Bean, a jaywalker?
I'm very afraid of helicopters. On the set of Lord of the Rings, I chose to walk up the mountain every
No!
day.
Is that just
No!
Michael Caine? That's just Michael Caine.
No!
I appreciate you. Kind of went for the Northern English.
I've never
accent
been in a
little
film with Sir Michael Caine, but he seems a good guy.
bit. All right, that was more Michael Caine.
Oh shit! All right.
All right, then.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa! What are you doing?
Oh, jump on it!
We're playing Evolve all of a sudden.
Oh, Jesus.
That was
your
awesome.
helicopter.
Keep going. Keep going.
It's it. That's the end.
Ah.
25 damage. That's it. Your helicopter's on fire though.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna shoot the shit out of your mech next.
No, don't do it.
No, I didn't learn that I couldn't throw dynamite. I just hit the wrong button for the 5th time.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah.
You ready to taste my bazooka pie?
Hey, I don't know
You
what it
made
does.
it?
I made it. I got this ticky doggy face and everything.
Watch.
I don't think I want to. Oh god.
Oh, it
Oh
hurts.
god.
It freezes, precious.
I think I'm dead.
Remember me.
That was actually like
Oh.
pretty good.
The balloons are all burned, but they're still balloons.
Yep.
I'm not sure
That's
how
how
that
it is.
works. Is that?
Don't put a helium balloon in the microwave though.
Get it all over
You
your
get it all over your
beautiful
beautiful
shirt.
shirt.
Get it all over your awesome shirt. Exactly.
Why can't I fucking move with the jump? Come here. Eh. There we go.
What'd you get?
Oh, I got Boogie special sauce.
I assume you've all seen that Ethan covered Weber Cooks today.
Yes.
Yeah,
I did see
yeah, I
that.
watched
Or
that,
were
yeah.
tweeted about it.
Move it.
That's pretty awesome. I'm glad that finally came
Oh.
around.
Yeah. Oh, it hurt me too.
That's a violent explosion.
Just you wait.
I've got no sticky donkey face anymore. I can't build anything.
Oh, there's some right there, falling from the sky, very slowly.
For those who don't know why that's noteworthy, by the way, Bear is the one who filmed Weber Cooks, so
Yeah.
we have a bit of a personal connection to that one meme.
I still can't believe that that actually is a thing.
6 to 9 people.
I felt a lot better about it once Bear was like,
Dodge this.
I mean, like, obviously there's the whole registered sex offender thing involved.
Yeah.
But also, like, he was like, not only that, he was just kind of an asshole. I'm like, all right,
Was he?
I don't feel as bad about it now.
Grab it.
Hey, Wildcats. I want to show
Oh.
you how to mix cheese sauce in a jar with a can of.
Careful
Yeah,
now.
chat,
God.
chat, really, yes. I'm not making this up.
Yes.
This is a landmark moment for us.
Oh,
You
you're
can
gonna blow
dismantle items. You can.
Oh
you can
fuck!
use.
Oh fuck! You might be dead.
I'm dead.
No, Bear is
Yeah.
not a registered sex offender.
Go away.
The Weber
No.
Cooks man, Steve Reed,
Yeah.
Steve Weeby, not Steve.
Steve Weeby. Steve Weebo.
Thank you, Zoidberg, for the free subscription.
Careful. That is not how helicopters work. I don't think
Not
you
supposed
can.
to collide the rotor.
I don't think you can bash the rotor into the side of a cliff and have a working helicopter
You're
afterwards.
running out of gas at this rate.
I gotta
Oh,
see what
no.
happens.
I don't.
Oh no! Oh yeah! Wait, don't shoot it. Just land on my head and see if I can take off.
Nope. I'm
No,
gonna
come
shoot
on. We gotta know. Oh, it doesn't have
it. Got
What
it
is wrong
twice
with
and
you?
Gave up.
Why did you
Oh.
dude?
Oh
This is
no.
Like this is. I really want to know if I can take off, but I
Oh,
also
no.
really want to.
This is not good. There is no
Oh.
goodness that can come from this.
Looks good to me.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, do I
Don't
do it?
You have so much to live for.
I really want to. Oh,
Dango.
I've got a real moral dilemma here on my hands.
Do it,
You got
you
a
bitch.
real mortar dilemma. on
Oh, you had a
your
hot
hands.
dog in that bazooka.
I'm
Oh,
doing
he's
it.
actually gonna do it.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
That was extremely anticlimactic.
Oh!
Oh!
It's an explosion. That's pretty cool.
Helicopter's a wreck.
Okay.
What?
Whoa!
The climax, it's still coming.
It's one by one, the pieces will fall.
I get what you
Am I
said
back
there.
still alive?
That's a double entendre.
All my life I was such a
You did some crafty crafting.
I've been doing some crafting. How can you tell?
Oh, can you do it like while you're watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Holy shit.
What do you mean
That's kind
crafting?
of cool, actually.
There's a crafting menu.
Oh, there's a bunch of shit.
What?
Wait, I can dismantle the bazooka?
How do you
Yeah,
turn
dismantle some shit to make other shit.
How do you turn the arrow around?
Yeah, I actually have no idea.
Moving.
Oh.
Maybe a trigger?
I need banana
Nope.
bomb seeds.
Oh, it's right bumper.
Fucker banana bomb
bumper.
seeds.
Incoming.
I need the tears of a worm.
You might get some right here.
I'm with it.
It's semen.
Hey.
I'll get you.
Oh, you're both dead.
Oh,
He licked it.
okay. Yeah, you licked that grenade.
Yo, I need
Supplies are here.
some seeds.
Worms with
Yeah.
actual new features? What is this heresy?
Thank you for the subscription as well.
This is, I think, already my favorite Worms game.
Oh shit. What do I even do
I
here?
wonder if it'll work for Josh.
Use a dread pack.
Nah, I'm gonna give you a gift.
Dodge.
That's a
Beast.
gift.
Is that a football?
I gave myself the gift.
Oh!
Surprise!
Wow. I couldn't have
Happy
gotten much
birthday,
closer.
me.
Man, it's a long,
So, like-
long timer on this one.
Yeah, what happens though?
Maybe it's remote.
Alright.
What?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Was it a dud or what?
all right. I mean, I enjoyed that gift.
Alright.
I wanna make a alloy baseball bat.
Do it, dude.
Do
See if I care.
I think
something.
like maybe I'll use sheep on a rope.
Yeah, sheep it.
Where do we craft?
Press B.
Oh,
and
there it
then
is.
RB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, but like what do you do with this thing right here? You see? Like this thing's on a rope.
That's.
Where's it going though?
What are you doing?
I mean it's on a rope.
I don't really see the rope, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't see a rope either.
No
I
rope.
just see a sheep. Oh!
That was awful.
It was a lie. It was a sheep with a rope.
Yeah, it's a sheep
It like
on a rope.
it
but-
like hung itself. That was horrible.
I want it.
Well, I mean, I feel like this is an easy decision for me.
You say that now,
You
but
should use sheep on a rope, man.
Thank you, Pam the Yam, for the 5 months resub.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Have mercy.
Oh, what a disaster.
oh fuck! My
You'll
gift.
regret that.
No.
Bummer.
Oh, dude, it was
What
a delayed
disaster.
gift. Oh
Let's
no.
go.
I've done that like 3 times.
Every single time I go to jump, I go, is it X or is it A?
Yeah.
It's A.
It's a... Fuck.
Games last a long time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they
Like,
tend to.
A long time.
Worms usually does, though. In
Oh.
fairness.
We're also messing around a little.
Damn.
You shoot
And
me.
not
Yeah, I was
used to the
looking at
physics we're missing a lot.
Some use the
Flawless.
crafting menu.
Revenge.
Next time we play, I'll
Oh,
make
yeah.
like a hardcore weapon list with all the stuff enabled.
Next time you play, you should make a hardcore porno.
Yeah, you want
Like
it?
while you're playing?
I don't know, just like for side consumption.
Yeah, alright.
I think I could have gotten into the porn industry.
Oh, I
Yeah.
bugged out.
Do
I actually
something.
wanted to direct porns at one point.
Is it
What-
porns
what's
or
your
it's just
vision?
porn?
I
Like
just
why
wanna-
why were you attracted to the porn industry as a director?
One.
Well, because I like film, obviously.
Yeah.
And I actually knew some guys who were in the porn industry when I went to film school in LA.
Okay, yeah.
And apparently, like, you can't be a director in porn unless you're like an actor in porn. Like, it's really hard to break in just as a director.
It's all politics.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Chow down.
But I mean, like, you know, there's some really great parody shit that you could do.
That's why you want to be in the porn industry as a director, is to make parodies.
Dude, I found this one website on Reddit, that wasn't even on a porn Reddit, by the way, about there's this Sherlock.
I look at porn. Come on.
Yeah, well, no, I to put this into perspective. I do follow several porn subreddits, but I'm just saying this wasn't on one of them. But no, there's this website that does a Sherlock parody, you know, like Sherlock, the BBC show.
Oh yeah, the Sherlock Holmes, you mean?
Yeah, right.
Are you talking about, when you say Sherlock, are you talking about Sherlock Holmes?
I just mean specifically the BBC Stephen Moffat one, because, you know, it's the modern day adaptation. And apparently it's really good, and it's a fucking series. It's not like one thing they did one off. They've got like 20 episodes of it or something.
That's more than there actually are of the Sherlock BBC.
There are, yeah. But I saw the trailer and it actually looked rather funny, to be honest.
So you get a Tom Hanks and a Meg Ryan lookalike, and you call it "You've Got Mail," M-A-L-E.
Yeah, see, that's pretty good.
And they just bang. That's like the whole
I feel
story.
like they would just call the show like "You've Got Balls" or something.
Grenade.
Oh, fuck.
Rob.
That didn't work out properly.
Oh, you went as far down as you could.
Yeah, I went down and I blew up the tombstone. Too.
I think we kill more of our own worms than other worms.
Sherlock
It's called Holmes on Holmes. You guys don't know. That's a Canadian Bob Vila-ism.
Nice.
What's a Bob Vila-ism?
It's
don't know what Bob
Livin' La
Vila is?
Bob Loda.
No, I know Bob Vila. I didn't know he had
Bob.
isms.
Living La Bob Vila Loca.
Oh, apparently there are 9 episodes.
Woke up in a fixer-upper with some dingy linoleum. Took the walls with the sledgehammer. Gonna raise the property value. Dung, da, 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 dung, da, da, dung, da, dung. What is that instrument, by the way, that does that?
Yeah,
that one.
I think it was that guy in that one commercial about he's been smoking for 17 years.
I think it's
They
just
just
like
use
an
this
electric
little
guitar with a grungy
Are
pedal.
you making fun of someone who's had a tracheotomy, Rob? Is that a joke here?
I think that is.
Making fun of
You
someone
know
like
that
a
commercial.
making fun of like a war veteran who got a tracheotomy.
I don't know if it was a war veteran. He does say that he's been smoking for 17 years, and that's why he has that. What if you put a kazoo in there?
You probably sound like a fucking idiot. It's my guess.
How the hell do you dismantle?
You gotta go B, crafting, and then select the item you want to dismantle, and then you'll dismantle.
Yeah, but then it doesn't do it. It just puts it in the bottom menu.
Yeah, because
like...
it takes a turn or something.
Oh.
I think that's what it means when it goes down there.
Okay. Well, I'm fucked. Do this. You know what, Nick, you have like 1,000,000 HP.
Okay.
Quickly.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Don't forget to hit A to use your weapon.
Classic.
Well, that didn't do too much.
You
Oh
wrecked the
god,
machine gun!
it did.
Oh
He's gonna
no!
Use it on his 2 other worms that are next to each other.
We didn't even get to see it. Someone's got to go grab that one on the far right. That looks like... Oh, you know what? That's like a flamethrower. That's like a mounted flamethrower, I bet.
I'm on my way, boys.
I think it's probably like a sniper rifle that's way too big.
Yeah! The vines. Now you're speaking my language. Collected 6 of Boggy's special sauce.
Oh, yeah. I gotta see that.
It's a laser!
It's a laser! That's
I think it's
so
just a sight.
cool.
Come on then.
Well, I don't know.
No, that's a laser.
You gotta point it at the ground. See if it shoots.
What are
through.
you talking about? I'm gonna point it right at Austin's fucking face.
Oh,
Wait,
fuck,
are
you
aiming
are.
at something? Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome!
Fuck.
Oh.
What happened?
It just
He
whiffed it. It
choked.
gave me a little haircut.
How do you keep missing?
Oh,
Oh god.
Want worms with freaking laser beams
Ready.
coming out of their freaking heads.
don't worry. I'll
No, get Nick. He has 3 worms.
justice for Harambe.
What did Austin do to Harambe?
Shit to Harambe.
He put his dick in him.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow,
Who-
we really had to
who
take it
has
there.
it?
Oh, fuck.
Okay, you deserve that.
Dicked out for
What
Harambe.
is on top of that gas station? Like, is that what you're supposed to pump your gas into? Or from, I should say?
Yeah, if you have
What
a
is like?
helicopter.
What do you do at a gas station? That's where you deposit your gas, right?
Dicks in Harambe.
Rampage.
1005. Thank you for the subscription.
Oh my god. Did he just miss while he had a laser sight?
Well, I mean, it was pointed at him. You saw it. It was on his stupid wolf head.
Well, you got a problem? Why? What did I do? Well, Nick knows I'm the only one going for him. I guess that's the reasoning here.
Well, it's not
Nah,
like
that's because he used to play McCree.
What's
Yeah,
this?
that's fair. That's also gonna hit the gas station, I think.
Oh,
it's not! What a player!
What a shot! Oh, he's going
this
down.
is- He's alive though. Yeah, he's living. We live in.
Hey, can somebody like get down into this like sniper area down here?
It's unfortunate placement for that.
I'm just gonna shoot it straight up. Have it take like 4 hours to come back down.
Nope.
Oh no!
You will not do this.
Wow, yeah, that really
Ooh.
worked.
With authority.
left the sniper.
Oh no, it didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That,
all right.
Now I don't feel so bad.
That was a
Incoming.
not loud. What?
A tank spawned?
Why did it spawn the tank next to the winning player?
Hold on.
This is not okay.
It's time for purple light.
Okay, how do you use the jetpack?
Hit X
Yeah.
to turn it on and
X.
fly around.
And just fly over the water and then press X.
Oh, he's going for the tank.
Of course I'm going for the fucking tank.
Are you surprised by
Get in
that?
the tank. Get in the tank.
Oh, baby!
What does it do? Okay,
Can you
hold
jump
on.
Shoot
with
the dude
A?
above you. Don't risk it. You can't hit
You want me
him.
to shoot him?
Jump,
All
jump
right.
with A. Jump with A.
Okay, hold on. I gotta move the tank first. Can I
Double
jump?
tap A.
Jump.
Do a
I can
backflip.
jump.
Oh my god.
That's awesome. Wait, I gotta shoot it though. I'm running out of time.
Just shoot him.
No, take your time and jump a little
Hold X,
more.
Just hold X.
Oh yeah, I can shoot twice. How much
That was
damage did that
pretty
do?
Huh.
16?
Okay, that's not that much.
That's a little bit disappointing. I'm not gonna lie.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know. I still feel pretty cool in the tank though. I'm not gonna
Nick,
lie.
what about the tank? Nick, what about the tank?
The tank.
Nick, what about the tank?
Tank did 16 damage, Austin.
Spank the tank. Spank the tank.
Did it give me like a
16.
bajillion health though? No, I only have 56 in the tank. What's that about?
Landmaster.
Fire.
Really, really good memories of. Oh, great shot. The bounces there.
That was pretty good.
Really good memories of hearing Landmaster about 5,000 times until our house rules were smash balls are no longer allowed.
You should have turned those off from the beginning. That's how real Smash players play.
Yo, don't even try to tell me as soon as we brought that shit back from EB Games, we should have just been like, turn smash balls off.
I actually think I did, but
Hey, new Smash Brothers is coming out. Can't wait to turn off every single feature to just make it as close of an approximation as the last one as possible.
I don't.
Smash Balls is pretty cool though.
What do I do?
Do something.
I'm sort of pro Smash Balls. Like,
They're cool. I think they.
as someone who plays very, very casually, I'm relatively for it.
I've played with friends. Okay, that's
They brought back the old ninja rope.
You know what? That was worth it. That was.
You know, the game is less laggy than the last one, too. Although it still stutters a bit, it's not quite as bad.
Yeah, like it actually works pretty well. I'm pretty impressed. Don't take this the wrong way. I mean, no disrespect, but if you're like just gonna keep making worms, like this is a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
I
As
agree,
far as
actually.
more worms goes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no
Okay.
disrespect, but, like, they've been stagnant for 15 years, so, like, this is a step in the right direction. No disrespect, though.
I disrespect them.
Oh my god, you thought you could crush him under your boot?
Yeah, I wanted to see, but apparently not. Can I pick up this box? I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, oh, don't forget about Donkey's sticky paste down there.
Oh,
what?
three
Oh!
damage.
Oh fuck.
You can keep shooting afterwards.
Okay, so you're supposed to like put them in like a hole and just blast them to hell.
In the hole.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
All right. Well, if either of you guys want that box, feel free.
Man, you know how many games of London 2012 we could have played in this amount of time?
Hi.
Nope.
We're actually bleeding almost half an hour into the next.
I know, man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we've only played 2 games.
Yeah.
Well, the 1 3/4 games.
Yeah, technically.
We were a little late starting too.
Moving.
Abdblah. Thank you for the subscription.
Hello.
That's like who can make the best Twitch name only using 4 unique characters.
No. Got him.
Hang with your shotgun.
It still hurt a little.
Grab it.
My toe.
Oh, this never ends, man.
Oh, I thought I was dead. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, like me too.
I don't know what to do, man.
My toe.
Teleport. You got to teleport.
Do
Come
I?
over here. Hang out with the.
I found the hot wire again.
Did you?
Yeah, it's underneath my desk. I kept touching it with my toe. I could never figure out where it came
Oh
from.
my
This time I
God.
saw it. It's a little white wire.
Cunning.
America scares me. Like jaywalking's okay. Some of your wires are hot. What's going on down there?
That's not an American thing. Wires should not be hot.
I gotta get out of here, Ryan.
I mean, if you coil them up, they'll get hot.
Get me into Canada where the wires are cool.
Honestly, we're full.
And the wild buffalo roam.
I was thinking like if Canada could have like 1/30th as many people, that'd be pretty sick.
Take me up to Vancouver City where the wires aren't hot and nobody jaywalks.
This is probably gonna hurt my
send you
tank a
the
lot.
wrong message. People do still jaywalk here.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, your tank is
All right.
a little
Yeah,
fiery.
it's not in a good place.
It's fine. He'll be fine.
It's a good song.
Yes, sir.
I hate
Paradise
it.
City?
Paradise City, yeah.
Yeah, it's like okay.
That's pretty good.
How many jaywalkers a day would you murder optimally?
I mean,
you could-
optimally 0.
No,
You
that doesn't make
dogs
any
and
sense.
jaywalkers, you love killing them.
Clearly you want more than 0.
No. If jaywalkers are jaywalking and not precipitating an accident, jaywalk away,
Fire in
baby.
the hole.
Like, into a death chamber,
Whoa, jeez.
right?
It
No, I'm
becomes a
saying
lot
what you
worse when
I'm saying what you think you want.
It becomes a lot worse when you call it a chamber.
Well, you gotta execute them somewhere. You can't just do it in the street.
Certain level of like industrial premeditation involved in that. We had to get like engineers.
Yeah, you're
consulted.
programming robots to kill them.
No, I'm programming robots to let them die
Hi.
as a result of their own actions.
I'm getting the box.
Got it.
Oh, wait, that was just materials.
Yeah, man. Uncle
Shit.
Boggy's barbecue ball sauce.
It was 2 of the materials I already had.
Well,
Oh,
craft something, dog.
Hi.
all right, I can't craft anything because I don't have the other materials.
Dismantle
That
some
means-
shit.
This is
Can you
solvable.
like dismantle your own life and end this game?
Oh, that you can't throw that. Oh, okay.
MVP as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
Throw that.
Took one
if
for
you
the
need a
team.
way to go out, that's a good way to do it.
I always get under the bridge in Paradise City confused for some reason.
Under the bridge?
Take me down to the Paradise City. Take me down where the grass is so green. And the girls are so pretty. They're pretty as angels. My name is Axel, and here's my friend Slash.
They're not friends, that's for sure.
Probably not true. No.
Not yet.
Yeah. Well,
Not anymore.
they were once, yeah.
They hate each other now.
Yeah.
Can you blame them though?
I mean, you bang the same groupies for 30 years, you know, you're
What
gonna...
is this?
What are you? Like, it's like 2 health. Just,
What is your problem?
like an airstrike or something?
Please. This'll do. It's on a rope. I can tell by the feet. He's on a rope. Oh!
Oh, it's coming back!
Oh no. God damn it.
He crossed the threshold.
Fucking sheep. Sheep cake.
Alright, let's see. You think I got the angle?
Yeah,
This is shell shock.
your friend Sean Payne. Aim at a 65-degree angle. This is just like that movie I was in. Cliffhanger.
Why can I only shoot 3 that time? Also, where are they going? Oh, they're way over there.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I like the debris. Makes little splashes. Oh, look, I'm over here now.
Take me down to the Northernlion city where the dialogue is random and the jokes are shitty. Oh. Bro.
Got him.
He did get him.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
Take me home.
Alright, Rob.
Grenade.
It's your friend Jason Statham. Star of such films as The Transporter. Mate, you got to kill Chelios.
Thank you, Rob. Oh, I thought you were.
I am.
When you
You are? Okay, thank you.
I am this.
when you move the gun turret, it sounds like a vibrator starting up.
Ah, that's a really bad vibrator.
Chase him across the cornfield.
Not a
That's how
vibrator
you
want.
grind off the clitoris.
The clitoris. That's the female ruling class.
Ring, ring.
My clitoris.
My daughter.
That's awful.
It's Sean Bean. You must oppose the clitoris. Alright, let's go play Pinturillo. But like, we're gonna run some ads first and like see you in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
You
no.
should just
the
end
game
the
will
stream and they
close.
won't know why.
Yep, game Worms WMD has stopped working.
Oh, that's fair
Mine
enough.
closed.
I had Alta for it.
Oh, no, there it goes again.
And there it goes again.
Nice. Okay, go. You know they're Canadian.
Oh no, that was actually Portal 2 credits song.
Also Canadian. Oh, apparently Okay Go is from Chicago.
Well, you're gonna be you're wrong a lot more often now on that.
Well, I told you Seth Rogen's Canadian.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is actually.
I can see that.
Yeah. He does like marijuana.
It's from Van City, baby. Born and raised. Point Grey Secondary School represent. I didn't go there, but sometimes like I bike near it. Average home price there is like $2.4 million right now. It's pretty dope.
That's expensive.
Yeah, rich fucks won't give the city the ability to extend the seawall there because it's going to impede their private beach access. Must be nice being part of the clitorati. Why do you...
Oh god. Why do you have a seawall? What are you guys, medieval lords in Vancouver?
Keeps the sea out.
Seawall in
It's a
Galveston,
wall that
too.
goes around the sea, and you can walk and bike on it. And
It's so you don't get wrecked by like storm surge and shit, dog.
yeah, exactly.
What, are you gonna
You
make
know-
the storm pay for it?
But no, I mean, dude, like it is 1900, all right, in Galveston, there was a hurricane that was like the biggest hurricane ever, and it literally destroyed the entire city because the water just came into the city. So they're like, hey,
Oh, that's bad.
let's build a wall.
Yeah,
all
but then
right?
there was one guy, Rob, was like, "What are we gonna do? Stop water from going
Why
over
don't,
it?"
you, why don't you just make a sea castle instead?
I mean, it still doesn't work. The water still goes over the wall, but it goes over the wall by much less than it used to.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, happy birthday to Death Shadow, who turned 18 today.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Thank you for the tip, also.
Mr. President.
Whoa. Spacewells on Ice said in 7th grade, I asked my gym teacher if he became one to watch little boys change. He said yes.
Oh my god. I hope that was like he was.
I hope he was playing along.
Yeah, I think. I'm gonna
But that's
assume
like
he was.
really off color. Even if he was playing along. Thank you for the $5 tip also.
I don't know.
Tuscan Garlic Chicken Raider.
That
Nice.
sounds delicious.
Tuscan
It does,
Garlic
kinda.
Chicken Raider. Tuscan Garlic Chicken Raider.
Does he raid? Is he a chicken that raids, or does he rate chickens?
Tuscan Garlic Chicken Raider.
I think he's just a menu item for like the sand people.
Ryan.
You know what I mean?
Tuscan Garlic Chicken Raider.
Yeah.
Tuscan Garlic Chicken Raider.
Yeah.
Alright, I've done my duty then.
Yeah.
He said say his name a lot to annoy people.
Raider.
Thank you
Why
for the
does-
420.
Louis Armstrong like it.
Don't worry about it.
It's not. It's from Star Wars, chat. It's not racist.
Thank you, AlpacaPatrol for the 369s. Wants me to say hi to Rob.
Oh, well,
And
hello.
thank you for the well wishes.
How's it going?
Oh, whoa. Okay, here's a story. Flapdaddy tipped me $1.69, says I worked in the U.S. Capitol as an intern, and I ran into the bathroom one time. Turns out Will Smith was pooping in the stall. Came out, didn't wash his hands. He was there to support Willow, who was speaking. Part 2. I worked as a Senate page intern, and we knew Will was coming in with his daughter. I was asked to take something to another office, and that's where I saw Will Smith in the bathroom.
I like how he just threw in that he didn't wash his hands. Like,
Yeah, I don't know exactly, like, what was the
it's
exact,
really,
like, the punchline to that, but I liked it all.
No.
Thank you.
What's his problem?
He didn't wash
No.
his hands. He pooped
Will Smith
himself.
should wash his hands, though.
he should.
Will Smith, you listening?
He
Wash your
has
hands,
to,
man.
we sing his songs all the time on this show. He must be listening.
You think Jaden watches Twitch?
Yeah.
He might.
He's probably too busy fucking.
When that
Yeah.
booty knocks the pole.
That guy fucks.
That guy. We got a room number.
Yeah, do we have a
our-
room number?
Yeah, I will give it to you right now if we're ready.
Do you think we're ever gonna get 69? It's gotta happen one day, right?
You know, it's
Excuse
funny
me.
that you mention it, but no, we didn't.
Oh,
get it. But it is quite close.
When that booty knocks the pole. I still can't do it.
It's
Getting better.
Honestly, I don't think like I think it's just once you get how to do it, you'd be able to do it. Like it's just like a certain shape you have to have.
You just make your 3 fingers and do a...
Yeah, I showed
Do
my
a come
stream
hither
that
motion
strat.
toward her belly button.
2
Yeah, it
million
works.
badgers, 5 months. We all know it works, okay? We don't need to belabor the point.
All right, I'm
Thank
in.
you for the resub.
Oh, we're all in. Yeah, okay.
When that booty knocks the... It's always Tom Waits. Depending on the amount of gruffness you put in, it's just Tom Waits at like different points of his life.
Oh, I just said that thing about Will Smith listening, and it's already on Twitter.
Like Will Smith just retweeted you?
No, lines from the NLSS.
Oh, well, this is
He's fast.
My dad became 56 today. Look, we're not celebrating dad's birthdays, okay?
Unless it's
we
Josh's
all,
dad.
Oh, fudge. We
Yeah.
already celebrate everybody's birthday, and with like 5,500 people watching, you know, that's like 10 birthdays over the course
Oh,
of
that's
this
way more
shit.
than that.
It's all right.
Dude, birthday
Yeah.
paradox, like that
It's
shit
also.
gets-
I forgot we were
every day
playing
is
a game for a
Runo's
second.
Birthday,
Rob?
so- Yeah.
How many doors does this fucking car have?
It's just got the one.
Look, Rob's never seen a car in his life.
This has got the one car. Oh my god.
Yo, it's cool if your dad's the best. There's nothing wrong with that. We're not celebrating dad's birthdays, though. There's just too many dads.
I heard his poop plop, and then he walked out behind me and didn't wash his hands. I chased him out
All
and said
right,
hi.
I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. At this
I was
point.
very upset he didn't wash his hands. He heard the poop plop.
Anyone could say that.
I don't think he would.
I mean, to play the devil's advocate for Will Smith here, if he didn't get any poop on his hands,
That's
No,
not the
you know,
point.
Rob.
I know. I'm just playing devil's advocate for Will Smith. I like the guy.
The devil would have washed his hands.
Why would I wash my hands and get any poop on my hands?
There's two states, either clean or poop on your hands.
Is this?
Uh,
I don't know what that is.
Is it the perfect storm with Mark Wahlberg?
okay, it's one of those combinations of
Oh,
things that I see done but don't really know what it means.
Yeah, I don't know
Got it.
what that is.
I mean, what is he doing though?
he says it was a small bathroom. I
He's
totally knew it
he's
was
on
him.
one of these, which is just a thing, but then he also has this thing too. So like, it's a combo play.
Is that true that the Capitol would have small bathrooms, though?
No, it's the problem is not that like the details in your story are inconsistent is that anybody could just make up a story. It's like, oh, I saw Mark Wahlberg in the bathroom and he showed me his cock and there's a big pimple on the head. You know, like
Innocent until proven guilty, though.
yeah, but I don't
Does
know
that
if
work with stories though? Like
exactly a story should be like take it with a grain of salt until we've proved.
This dude
You know,
paid
that
me
it's real.
money for me to read his story. I think it's real.
That's what this should make you even more skeptical.
Oh. Well, I like your story anyway. Thank you for listening to Will Smith poop.
Steve Buscemi saw some bird poop on my shoulder.
this is actually
"Hey!"
poop.
You got bird poop on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Is he gonna sit on a shell?
Yeah, just sit on a piece of poop.
He's very happy. He's
No,
that's
He's so like oh no, he's not
oh,
happy
he's
anymore.
sad.
He was like,
very
I'm
sad.
gonna sit on this poop.
You wanna play a game?
Yeah, so you're right. Or he's a
What the
Pikachu.
fuck is this drawing?
Give him yellow ears and make him a Pikachu.
Oh, I know what it is.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Oh, that wasn't meant to be a gun.
Oh!
That was just meant to be his hand pointing at him.
Why does he have bumps on his hands? Also, why are his legs broken? Oh my god.
Do I not know how to spell this word, or...
Fucking
Maybe. I'm trying
Clive
that as well.
Barker's, Clive Barker's, what are they called in Hellraiser? I don't know.
Cenobites.
Yeah, there you go. It's fucking
Cenobites.
They're- oh god,
He's holding a cheeseburger.
he's offering a cheeseburger to the guy who's shitting on the floor. Who's doing an excellent squat, by the way.
How do you spell this word?
Big
What?
ups, guys.
Oh,
Thanks a
Two
lot.
double R's, that's the problem.
Made
I
the
do
mistake
that?
of thinking my my friends and colleagues here know how to spell the word embarrassing.
Oh, I typed the I in at the. Oh,
thought it was
no.
one R.
I just assumed it wasn't embarrassing.
Damn it!
How meta.
I skirted around every correct spelling of it, or every incorrect spelling.
Okay, yeah, that's a freaking turtle's mouth right there.
That's a goldfish. That's the snack that smiles back as you consume its flesh. What?
Oh, nailed it!
What?
Oh,
God.
shit! I saw it like a second after.
When that booty.
You're gonna keep trying, right?
When that.
What was that?
Well, I thought maybe if I go higher, but I
Try
channel the energy.
falsetto, and then you can notch yourself down.
When that booty.
It's like I don't know. Like usually I'm good at explaining things verbally, but like I don't know how to explain how to do it. Like
You gotta gargle your spit.
Yeah.
There is like a gargle to it. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Is that man flexing on that bed?
Oh, it's a wrestler.
Broken
It's
legs?
they're in cases. They're gonna wrestle.
They put wrestlers in cases?
Yeah, you never played WWE?
Oh.
They go in tubes. Remember? In the tube battle.
Yo, though.
What?
Yeah,
is
okay,
this?
yeah, I know what this is. I
What if I draw a very straight line at the bottom of the screen? Does that help you?
I was
I don't know what
I was
this
paying
is.
attention to the conversation.
It's the highest note you can hit. Now, your second thought, probably not a good idea to do that on stream. I don't know.
Oh. I thought he was in a tube.
I used to be able to hit a higher note when I was younger.
Yeah, no kidding.
I can hit a note, but it's so high. I wonder if it's even like a note anymore or just like a noise. It's one of those.
Phil, this is great.
That's
Fun.
that's what a turtle sounds like when he's fun.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be participating in this.
Please stop that.
It's like a sad seagull.
And then you said something in like Japanese, I would become very uncomfortable.
Nanda.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
I really do not like that.
Ooh, yeah.
Lion-chan.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, that's not okay. It's probably doing it for somebody out there.
Is that Guts from Berserk?
This is.
Yeah.
There it is.
It definitely looks like he's hitting something from the
Kawaii
back right there.
Detsu.
he's got a broken spine. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not
What?
that.
Oh,
It's not a
it-
two-parter.
Yeah, he's not fighting a demon. He's holding a baby by the head next to his friend.
Oh.
I have no fucking
Oh,
idea.
man, I hate when they give us these fucking letters. It's like letter space, letter space, letter space. It gives us no detail whatsoever.
I have no fucking idea what the fuck this
What is this?
This is really hard to draw. You'll see what I was going for, but it's like not a word that is drawable.
All right.
That's tough.
Yeah, I mean that's tough, but I don't know. I don't know about that drawing, to be honest.
Look,
I really
did my
thought I was
best.
getting somewhere with Braniton.
I mean, I literally got a city in Venezuela as my word at
Dude,
one.
I got
Was it Caracas?
Huh? Yeah.
Was it Caracas?
Yeah.
I got Papa Noel one time.
Did you?
I did. It was all one word too.
Papa Noel. Oh.
Santa, but in another language.
You know what they call Santa in French?
Les
What?
Santa.
No, it's actually Père Noël.
Les Saint Jean.
Someone already got this shit?
Yeah, what?
It's
Yeah, it was easy.
It's a pretty good drawing if you know what it is.
If you ever watched The Cell, you'd know this instantly.
This is a desert.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a desert, yeah.
This is a desert.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no other way to. It's this.
Yeah, no, this is on you for not getting it.
Dunes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I could have drawn.
Trying
you
a
know,
worm monster.
On what's God? I totally forgot.
Kyle
the-
McLaughlin.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
he related to Sarah McLaughlin?
Yeah, they're fuck. They fuck.
So they
They're
take the
fucked.
same name.
And their brother and sister.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, no, that.
And singing partners.
the Lannister.
A Lannisters. Morissette.
No, I just swear to God, Sarah McLaughlin fucking commercials. Just
You
like
know she's Canadian?
that's great. I gotta turn the TV off when that happens. It's like here's a bunch of sad animals to the tune of "In the Arms of the Angel." It's just like in the arms of the angel.
Oh, he peed himself.
Or is it golden?
Does he have a shiny dong?
Oh no.
There's
You
on
put
fire?
ketchup and mustard on it?
Penises?
Penis cancer.
Could be. Oh, this guy has a
Oh,
short
Oh
yeah.
no!
Me and my 6 teeth are gonna get this new pair of pants.
Oh God! What
He's getting
are
more
you
grotesque by the
drawing?
moment.
Oh,
Gonna put another
wow.
arrow.
What?
Nick? You're such a piece of garbage.
Excuse me.
You got that?
Yeah, look what he's drawing now. That's what it actually is.
Is it Papa No? Oh, okay.
Ah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God!
Should have drawn a chrome. Sorry, I let you down.
My front pocket for you. Why don't you reach on in my pocket? See what it is? That was a good one.
Yeah.
5 points.
Fucking package.
I can't help but feel like I might have had a better chance if somebody had actually known how to spell embarrassing. Just saying, though.
I mean, we didn't get your word either.
Pardon me?
Oh no, that was your word. Yeah, no, that would have. I would have won harder had I known how to spell that word.
Not if you did it at a very late point into the drawing. Perhaps.
Okay.
Whoa, jeez.
And then, okay, wait, hold on. And he does that, and that's the first part of what happens. And then in the second part of what happens,
Oh, no, don't get me banned, please.
No.
A man and a woman love each other.
Whoa!
What the hell?
No, but this is not the important bit yet. Exactly. Sort of is.
What?
But he
I
does
don't.
that, and then the other person. Yeah.
Ooh, sorry,
God
Austin.
damn, this conjugation every time. Oh.
I love the dude's second face.
He's like, woo!
He's also.
He's so happy that he's getting a.
She's like, I love walnuts on my salad.
Important to note, he is a xenomorph. Actually, he's the xenomorph hybrid from. He's got.
Okay.
I was gonna draw the second mouth.
Oh, that was good.
I wasn't seeing it, even though it's pretty obvious. It was a good drawing.
That was a good drawing for a relatively complex word.
Yeah.
Speaking of relatively complex words,
Oh, good. Do you have Marike?
the Oka.
Yeah.
It's not night. Rip. These are shapes.
Hmm.
Fuck you.
Yeah, there it is.
I just gotta go through all the words that he hasn't drawn yet, and then
It's
we'll
not
get
about
there.
what you draw; it's about what you don't draw.
Oh. You motherfucker.
I hate this fucking meta of like, don't draw it till you milk as many points as possible.
I just like the draw phase. That's mostly why I do it.
You too. I want to draw as much as possible.
Chat's like she's doing it backwards.
What's the other three-letter word? Oh, is this one? No. All right.
Yeah, off is very common.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Actually, the E is kind of throwing me off. Oh. No.
Don't worry, it's Rip.
Oh, Nick. Oh.
Rob, though.
It's not happening. it's not.
He was
Oh, is it
holding
just that? Okay, yeah, all right. Well, that's an easy 2 points.
Got him.
I'm just hustling you guys. Is all that is. That's why.
Did you guys see that picture of Michael Phelps with his hood up, and then
Yeah.
people Photoshop Reaper's guns into his hands?
Oh no, I didn't see that one. That's awesome.
It was really good. Inspired, I would say.
Dude got like what 20 gold medals now?
Yeah, he's got 20 gold medals.
That's a
It's-
little ridiculous. Wasn't the
actually
record like
insane.
7 when he broke it like 8
Yeah.
years ago?
The announcer was like, I got 3, and I thought I was pretty good. This guy's got fucking 20.
That's Mario. Well, that's the thing about Michael Phelps is like in the last Olympics, maybe it was the last one or the one before that, where it's like he broke like 12 Olympic world records and 11 of them were the ones that he set the previous Olympics. Like there's no way that anyone else is as good
Oh,
as
sorry. It's 21 now.
Oh, jeez.
Christ. All right, so this is Mario World 2.
Yeah.
This is Mario World 2.
Well, it's Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, all right, yeah,
AKA
fair enough.
Doki Doki Panic.
Yes. The reskin of Doki Doki Panic. But we got Shy Guys out of it, so I think it was worth it.
I mean,
They're pretty cool.
oh. Yeah, I almost said it out loud right there because I thought it.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Wait, how's the Mario World 2 music go?
Is
No one
Oh, I don't
remembers
know,
the
it's
Mario
weird.
2 music.
So I know it starts
yeah.
like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, but that's the only other start of it. No, but no, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's
It doesn't. It doesn't do that though. 'Cause
That's
the
from
other
Mario World.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's level 2.
Yep.
I still get lost on Illusionary Forest.
Right, I love your chat. They're like, you're so stupid. Why don't you read chat? We have the answers right here.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. No! Damn it!
Wow.
Then
wish I
didn't
could-
let me draw the other ones.
It's not Pokeset, the Egyptian god of.
I asked how this. Oh, this fucking word again.
Oh,
You can probably guess this just from like the amount of times we've had this word before.
whoa.
Oh.
Whoa, is that a mosquito person?
It's like you're actually like putting effort into this, but
Oh, that's the
Okay,
quadratic equation
yeah.
right there.
All over
yeah.
2A.
I don't know the long word for that person.
Yeah, you do.
I think you do.
I probably do, but I'm not thinking of it.
Me either, Rob. You want to just not think of it together?
Yeah, I'm with it. Is it a professor cat?
How does this go? Oh yeah, it's like that.
Oh,
yeah.
we do remember that, actually.
Is that two?
Yeah, that's two.
Okay.
We do remember that.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
I gotta say though that like, I gotta say that like, Super Mario, the what is it, 3D World, the new
Yeah.
one, it has like maybe the best theme of any video game ever. Like,
Oh, that game is like real good.
it's good,
Oh.
but like the
Did
theme.
you hear the theme from the last episode of season 6 of Game of Thrones? Because that's pretty good.
Oh, I'm Sean Bean. Yes, I did.
Good drawing.
Yeah, a good drawing.
Oh, I don't know what those
Louis
are called,
Armstrong's
actually.
trumpet up at the top of that guitar, though.
Oh, that sucks. I actually don't know what those are called.
I mean,
Is the hole there? Isn't it on the bottom?
it's like the best song ever, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nick, guitars actually have 5 strings.
No, it's what that one guy on YouTube, One String. What's his name?
Mystery guitar man with 1 string.
No,
Yeah.
it's like this guitar guy from some other country who has like 1 string on his guitar, and he's called One String like Larry or some shit. I don't
One
know.
string Larry.
one string Larry.
What's his? Someone in chat knows.
Larry.
What's his name?
It's One String Larry. The man with the golden voice.
What do you mean guitars have 6 strings? I thought Bryan Adams invented the 6 string in the summer of '69.
I miss the summer of '69.
You know he's Canadian.
Everyone's fucking Canadian.
Bryan Adams is Canadian. It always has been.
Oh fuck.
Fuck, Rob's drawing is so good,
Yeah. Thank you.
but his guessing is so bad.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it's brushy 1 string. That's what it is.
This looks like the cover of Duran Duran's 1986 album Rio.
Sings the song "Chicken in the Corn." You guys should listen to it. It's really good. Chicken in the corn, go go.
Why do you put chicken in the corn?
Yeah, even when the chicken's in the corn can't grow.
Oh, that makes
The
sense.
corner
Yeah.
can't go.
Oh, is it this? No. I thought I was correct, but I was incorrect. Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. God damn it. 1 second late.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh.
Thank you.
It's too long since we've gotten like a meme word, I feel like.
Yeah.
Blargenflart.
Apparently, mathematician was kind of like a meme word.
Math is kind of
Was
a
it?
meme.
I love Austin's like. He's got a process he goes through. Like he always makes a dot first, just so he doesn't
gotta make the
accidentally
dot.
get skipped.
Yeah.
This is why this dude always wins the video games. He's got the process.
That is the worst treble clef I've ever seen.
This
Whoa.
is
It's,
music. I don't know music.
Pinturillo, not Say-Torio.
Excuse me? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Travel. Good. That's a good word. I like it.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, you already did meter. That's wrong.
I know nothing about music.
Well, I mean, like,
It's like a double note thing. That's more music.
Yeah, it's the bass clef.
You know, the bass clef actually has 4 lines coming out of it.
sorry. Oh, there you go.
Why is that correct and the other one
I
isn't?
mean, literally fucking everybody in chat has it, so I'm not blaming
look at it.
myself.
Yeah,
on
I
this one.
actually read chat, so I'm not gonna guess.
I just don't think I'm coming at it from the right angle.
I mean,
Can we talk about this
do you want a hint?
unfilled note that's also a 16th note somehow? But
Nick,
like,
it's the original name of River Song. Boom.
teet
I'm not-
teet teet toll. That's a hell of a
Alright.
melody there, Austin.
It's yeah. Did it?
I thought I'd give you 5 seconds to really try to get your Doctor Who knowledge out there.
I didn't want to guess it anyway, really.
Oh man.
B Patton, thank you for the resubscription. It's a man's face.
A lot of face drawings today.
Mm-hmm.
This one's very particular.
Whoa! Careful now.
Oh god.
Whoa, that's terrifying.
That's
This is-
Spider-Man.
Yep.
That's a man spider, actually.
It's not
Is it man
arachnid.
spider? Is it Spidey?
I hate
Is
this.
it Jeff Goldblum in The Spider?
Is this how you look to everyone else when you're high?
What on fucking earth?
Yeah, can I get 2 6-inch cold cut combos, please?
I'd like to buy a consonant, please.
Whoa.
Oh, it's an Amish spider person.
Why do they always give us fucking vowels when we don't know what the word is?
They got
Yeah.
a melody on their head.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
He's fallen on hard times. He's had to mend his Amish hat with a
Is
bandage.
Spider Napoleon?
Oh, he's a spirit?
This? No.
Admiral Turn.
No, I give up. Oh, fuck you! I saw it in chat at the last second. God damn it.
Why does he have spider eyes?
Why does he have spider
What's up with the
eyes?
spider eyes?
It was so you could figure out that I was talking about Pirates of the Caribbean 2, where he had spider eyes.
Would you
I-
second?
He doesn't have spider eyes in the second one. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he does!
Who?
They hang him up, they're gonna burn him, and then they put spider eyes all over his face.
Hey, Mon.
Oh,
It's Sean Caribbean. No, nothing, huh?
I'm angry.
Sean,
at
Sean
this.
Caribbean.
You
Don't
can
be
at
angry
least
about that.
Color in the spider eyes and make them look like the fake eyes, so they didn't think they were spider eyes.
Oi. This game puts a lot of pressure on me, but I'm on island time. Mate, Mon.
Guys,
If
you
you
can't be
drew-
mad at me for that.
If you drew the guy with like the Cthulhu face, I would have got it better, I think.
Do you guys want to do like one more?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, don't sound so dejected about it, really. All right. Guess we can.
It just gets stuck in your head the second you hear it.
You know what song really gets stuck in your head?
Was that?
My baby takes the morning train. He works from 9 to 5, and then
Is that Canadian?
he takes a no. That's someone else. I can't remember that. And finds me waiting for him. Shirley MacLaine? Shirley something?
Chad says I didn't draw enough eyes. Is that why you didn't get it?
Yeah, I didn't have enough
Oh.
eyes.
Oh, okay. Yes. This is like some daddy needs a new pair of shoes sort of thing here.
Daddy's got a fistful of cash. Is he gonna burn it and smoke it?
What is this? Bips.
Pepsi.
Or
it's a can.
or it's a guy doing this.
Pepsi.
Is doing that to
Always fucking vowels, dude. Cruelty.
This is a hard one to really get across.
Just draw keg stands.
It starts off with like this word.
Pepsi.
Help.
This is wet. Water on it.
Yeah.
Oh! Yes!
Yeah!
No! 1 point!
Woo!
Nah.
I mean,
Nah.
it was a good drawing. I just didn't see it
Love
somehow.
it to squeeze it.
It's the vowels, man. It gives us any other fucking consonants and we're golden.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Thank you, Abraxial, for the 8 months.
Cute chat.
Oh, man.
By the way, Chad, I do have new emotes in the works. I'm hoping to have them up maybe next week.
Nice.
I love it to squeeze it to Peps.
Squeeze the pips.
Is this like that toothpaste
Oh,
brand?
that's
Oh.
Oh, am I gonna have to know a hockey position? Call it like a face-off or something?
Fucking A. Oh, fuck you.
I don't know what the fuck those are. I don't know hockey. Oh my god. I don't know. Was it like a back wing or something? It's like a.
Oh, is it the other one? Oh, I'm an idiot. Holy shit.
Oh my god, he's gonna shoot him! What did Vancouver win the Stanley Cup or something?
Why is that
He's
guy
got
Canadian?
4 arms?
He's a Canadian from South Park.
I think he was in Pirates of the Caribbean 3 where they gave him extra arms.
He's wearing a veil. Also, shooting a flamethrower at him. Wait, what was he defending with?
He had a
Spider arms.
sheet of Kevlar. He was just holding up.
Just holding up a transparent sheet of Kevlar.
Oh my god, are you serious? Alright, let's try this.
Oh, hell yeah.
This isn't gonna work at all.
I was actually thinking of doing when your enemy strikes, you must blank, but
Mm.
we gotta make it work. All right. Oh. All right.
Always thinking about something. Thinking about science.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Okay. I don't know what that last one is, to be honest. And baseball.
Oh,
Or
Jesus.
whatever that ball is. Is he choking himself? Is he into autoerotic asphyxiation? That's how David Carradine died.
It is. You should draw him jerking off, though.
Yeah, he's got to have one hand jerking it.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. It's 2 parts.
Um,
Areola.
What's this?
Thank you, Vera Lapsa, for the 5 months.
What is all that? Why is it all? It's all in there.
he's thinking about science and stuff.
Yeah. What do you call all that stuff when it's in your brain?
Theory.
No.
Thought?
Knowledge.
Yes!
Yeah.
Iokeole. Oh.
Knowledge.
Where's the ack?
What's the
He's
act?
really choking. He's like, ah.
Oh my
I
god.
hate when I'm
Why would we
choking,
know
I'm
that?
like, ack.
Just draw Admiral Akbar and then knowledge.
Oh
Just draw Kathy from the funny comic strip of the same name.
Funny cop.
When that bird knocks the ball.
Oh man.
oh, God.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
No problems there.
It's,
Clearly,
T
that
with
is
some lock.
It's a bolt.
All right. Some T-shirts are watching a television.
Your TV looks like that. Looks like an envelope. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I just always have the
okay,
American
all right,
flag
we all
channel on. Yeah.
Ooh.
They should just have an American flag channel, like at all times, that just kind of has somebody humming the.
what?
I would be down for that. Like, what if you had like a flag that was a television program that was just somebody singing like under their breath, like "Oh beautiful," and they were just. There was like a conveyor belt that came around with every other country's flag. Yeah. And then when it got in front of them, they just took one shot with a pistol and shot it right through the middle of the flag.
I don't think we talk about that.
Oh, amber waves of Argentina grain.
I have a
and
question.
proudly Angola could with brother. Okay.
Why were
You
the
guys are gonna love this
politicians talking shirts?
What?
Why were the politicians?
Those were
just...
two podiums. I didn't draw the politicians.
Ah, I see. They look like
You thought those were the politicians?
Yeah, I thought those were the politicians
no.
there. Is that a candle that makes leaves instead of fire?
I think it's a smokestack that makes leaves instead of fire.
Okay, he's lifting it up like
No,
he's Atlas.
It's a bad scar.
Oh
That's
fuck!
Dripping squares.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I know what it is, but 4 letters is not.
Oh, it's the Lombardi Trophy.
What?
What was the chronic? What of Lombardia?
Oh, I don't.
Oh, what happened to the side of that
understand
guy's
reference.
body?
Who drew the number 71 on the Pope's hat? Like,
Jared Allen. Chad. Yeah.
What even is that? Is it an 8?
Oh, somebody's trying to cook the Lombardi Trophy. In that
go
bowl.
fuck off!
Oh, in the bowl.
God damn it!
I'm gonna put your face in a bowl and flush
What's
it.
the problem?
Oh, now they're all not gonna get 60 points. Let's draw the actual drawing. That's great.
That was the actual drawing. It's the Super Bowl.
Honestly, I'm not that mad about that one.
Oh,
really.
whoa! This is so fast. How is he drawing so fast? Austin, how did you draw that fast? That was
I won.
amazing.
I think it lagged and then it caught up.
Fun, boys.
You did.
Come at me.
You should have
Austin,
drawn
that was
anything but the
amazing.
actual thing.
He drew so fast.
Speedrun, man. You gotta practice, man. Once you get it, you'll get it.
You know, just because you draw the numbers doesn't make it okay.
I mean, people have used numbers and other things. Austin had 1 + 1 = 2.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
You had to put the like Ghostbusters cancel.
Well, I wanted to make
Bustin',
sure
bustin',
you knew
bustin',
it wasn't
bustin'.
an O.
I ain't
was
afraid of no
Ghost
sleep.
bed.
I ain't afraid of no bed.
You ain't peed in no bed?
I ain't afraid of no bed. And there's something strange sleeping in your bed.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Sleeping makes me feel good.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Well, sometimes it is sleeping.
I mean, it never doesn't make me feel good.
You haven't busted the right things then.
I can't tell you one time where it didn't feel good.
Is this Lemon and Pumbaa?
Is this... I know what this is. I don't know what it is. Is it this?
Dude.
Nick's drawing. Oh, they're tacos. God damn! Oh.
Yeah, you didn't get the tacos yet?
Oh. Nick.
Yeah, I think that's all the drawing we're gonna get.
I don't know about that taco down there at the bottom.
There's not enough perspective.
Can I get my bottom taco with a little less lettuce? Maybe
less vagina shape.
Yeah, maybe no salsa on that one either. It's possible.
Nick, what kind of taco is this? Oh, wait. Is it this? You're a piece of shit.
I wanted to draw a taco sword.
With a vagina hilt.
Oh, God.
She needs to go to the doctor, to be honest.
I just
There's
taco
something wrong.
Not
sword.
any green in there now.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, Jesus.
It's gotta be some kind of infection.
Holy Christ. Okay, well.
First off, is it a real word? Because the game likes to throw in some just, not real words.
Oh, it's a real word.
I don't,
Maracay?
was not reared again.
Oh, is that a butter cow?
That's a horseman.
Yeah, horseman do.
No.
No.
Please.
What is this a dissatisfied Pikachu?
What is this?
Don't make me laugh. I got
It's a man who has the body shape of a grand piano. Oh. I don't know how to spell it. Oh,
The body shape of a... Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I got really lightheaded.
I don't know what the fuck is happening, to be honest with you.
This is great.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's pretty helpful, actually.
That's 16. Oh, it's got a tail.
That's a shrimp swirly mouth man.
That's a word?
I should have just drawn.
You don't know what quadruped means?
Should have
I
drawn
guess
4
quadruped.
beds.
I was reading that as quadruped.
Quadruped.
He's got 4 legs. It's not a bed. What are you gonna call it? Quadruped.
Son.
Quadruped. Oh, that's okay. Good drawing, man. Oh, that's not it, apparently.
I think it was a camera from the 1910s.
It's like...
I think it's like a party man who is also a prison. It's a man who is a prison that's wearing suspenders.
It's a commentary on our own human condition.
Is that pineapple castle in Scotland? Is that a bouncy castle?
I'm still very confused about what this is.
Yeah, I don't really know either.
Kremlin?
It does kind of look like that, actually.
Yeah, I can see that.
If I draw the sun, will that help?
Oh, the sun, it's rising.
Ah!
Wow.
It did,
Oh, it
apparently.
fucking did. Oh,
Why did it help? Wait, why
I
actually
don't
did it
know.
help?
It's some kind of weird mystery with the human mind. Like, once you drew the sun, the brain was like, yep, all falls into place now.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Yeah, not for me. Wait, is it just... Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, couple.
I mean, it came with PL and it fits, but... Oh, okay. Why do you have a balloon temple? What is
It was my
have you
attempt
been
at the
seeing?
Taj Mahal, but I didn't really go that far.
It's like after the apocalypse, people just like repurpose the water tower to be a temple. That's wearing suspenders.
Oh God.
Get quadruped, son.
Oh,
No.
here we go.
That's a chrome.
No.
Is it gonna be a chrome mixed with a taco?
I don't know if I like where this is going.
Why?
Hmm.
Oh, I really don't like.
Okay.
Oh, this is extremely confusing.
Is that the roots of it?
It's like a-
I
think it's like a bunch of people sharing a head.
No, I know what this is, but I want to know what
the
I'm pointing
fuck.
to is. Oh, I don't know. What are those called? I mean,
The crow had no reason to even be there, like at all. This is zero.
God. Bah.
is it a bowl?
Yep.
Rob.
It's a wow.
Wow.
Is it owlet? All right, French. That's a word.
So much focus paid to the roots.
Fuck. I think it looks like this.
Oh, here we fucking go. What? No.
Oh.
God, Jesus.
Yes.
Rob, how do you not know what a pear looks like?
I
thought it was a
had, yeah, we had that conversation.
thought it was
now
a
I get it confused in my head, the pears and the peaches, because I have neither of them
They're
ever.
so drastically different, though.
They're very
Pear-shaped is like
different.
it's an expression, though.
It's just they both start with the PEA, and it trips me up in my head, man. I don't
You'd be
know.
like, whoa, that dude is perfectly pear-shaped. He's 100% mathematically the definition of a perfect sphere. All right. Congratulations, Austin.
Thank you.
Well done. Let's